Welcome in, Puffy. Thank you for stopping by. Pleasure having you here. Oh, and Cryo too. Yippee! Yippee! Okay, I still need to make my tweet. Live now on AniLive. With exclamation point. I can't see. My keyboard's in the dark. I'm mowing the lawn again, so I'll be here on AniLive for a while. Gotcha, Cryo. Gotcha, morning. I say good morning, Puffy. Good morning. Live now on AniLive. Painting my nails again. Yeah, okay. Hear me again? Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, painting my nails again. Come and hang out! Exclamation point. Post! Okay, let me find the restream. There you are in my history. There it is. Let me pause it really quick so I don't see myself. Ew. There we go. That's better. Now I can see Twitch. I need to copy the link for AniLive. So I need to look away from AniLive for a tiny bit so I can post the link to that. Okay. There's the tweet I just made. I'll post the AniLive link. It's still really funny looking. And there we go. Post. I no longer have to look at Twitter. There we go. No name. Still don't know what to call you. Welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. Now, next step, I just need to copy the restream link. Go to the tweet I just made. And restream here. Exclamation point. Enter. Paste. And post. There we go. All done now. All done. Okay, so today I'm just gonna paint my nails like what we usually do every 2 weeks now. I'm once again going with clear and glitter, except this time I'm using the big glitter instead of the small glitter. Oh, kitty. She's been meowing so quietly today. She's been meowing like she always does. Never mind. Now she's getting louder. Kitty. Yeah? She wants in the boiler room. Kitty, yeah, Kitty's here. Maybe I'll go pick her up. I'll be right back. Let's go to my desk. Sit down in my chair. There we go. She's probably going to go right back to the door. Hi, Esila. Welcome in. Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Kitty is on my desk and walking around. Kitty. Careful. Yeah, she's going back to the door. Oh, no. Yeah, she doesn't want my company. She wants whatever's in the boiler room. And Abby came down, I think 2 days ago. She also wanted in the boiler room, so it's not just Sharpie. There's something in there. I made a cheeseburger and fries for breakfast. Oh, I see. I hope they're tasty. I hope they're nice and tasty. I don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast yet. It's probably going to be peanut butter and bread again. That sounds nice. I think the other day for dinner, I had a burger and fries. Because my family made dinner that night. And they let me have a burger. It was a pretty alright burger. Ate it the way I usually do. I ate the meat, then the bread. So again, the bread was the best part. And I ripped all the skin off the bread too. It's the best way to eat a bread if it has skin. Well, all bread has skin, right? It's just easier for some bread to peel the skin off than others. Yeah. And welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. To be fair, the sheepheads also want to be imprisoned in your boiler room. Do they? Hi, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Hi. It's a pleasure having you here. Today is Sunday, And that's usually the day when I paint my nails every other week. So that's what we're going to do today. And I've been doing a pretty good job at not destroying them. Some of them are decently long, and they've only ever declined in length because they keep breaking. Keep getting broken and like torn on things. My nails are just really weak. And I told my mother, and she was just like, "Yeah, you can take my you could take my nail and hair supplement powdered from the pantry." I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's gonna taste gross. And she also told me that I can get a coffee filter, and I can like pretend like it's paper mache on my nails, and like cover the part that's broken until it like grows out more, and it'll keep it together. I haven't tried that though because my nails have not broken since. Yeah, let's get a whiff of that acetone. I actually so the glitter, it's not supposed to be like a color polish, right? It's not as sturdy as the like color polishes. So my glitter's already all gone. There's nothing left of it. I'd say the color lasts about 2 weeks, but the glitter lasts about 1 week. So I should have done this last week, but we're doing it every other week for the sake of consistency. That's what we're doing. But we're working with doing little trims right now. And then when we're done trimming, kitty, when we're done trimming, I'm gonna file them. And when I'm done filing, we're going to start painting. I'll start with a base coat. In my collection, I have 2 clears. One clear is just clear to be clear, it's just, that's what you put on the top coat. But I have this nail strengthening base coat that I've been using, I think. So I didn't realize it was a nail strengthener until like right now, because I knew it was a nail strengthener, but I didn't pay it much attention, and I kind of like forgot. But it hasn't been strengthening my nails a whole lot. So maybe I just do need more vitamins. See, I logged in. I got 400 gems from XE's Cup since I was Platinum last season. Oh, nice. I want some free gems. I'm running a little low. I'm happy to have Velmonica done, though. I didn't realize I could do that yesterday. In my spreadsheet making stream. Oh, the greatest of streams I could possibly do. The super entertaining, super fun spreadsheet stream. Okay. We keep clipping. So not only am I getting nails, I'm also getting dead skin. I want my skin to not be dead. And to get skin that's not dead, you need to get rid of the dead skin so better skin can grow in its place. I don't have a whole lot of dead skin. Only a little, it seems. Now, once I'm done with this, also I should put on this lotion I have. It'll help my skin stay moisturized so my skin doesn't become dead. That'll be nice. I have this lotion. I have it only in sample size. It's a Cruel dermatologist recommended daily healing original lotion for dry skin. 24 hours, heals dryness and retains moisture for over 24 hours. Helps repair moisture barrier with advanced cremide complex. And it's really good. I would buy a full bottle of it, but I am very, I don't know. When I use lotion, I don't use a whole lot of it, so it's been lasting me a good while. I think my family's also had, like, sample sizes of this, and I've been, like, borrowing that as well. Borrowing, as in, like, they let me borrow it, because they're not using it. Boogle and Yoku, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. Pleasure having you here. I'm prepping my nails to be painted. I'm gonna paint them clear with glitter, just like last time. Except this time the glitter is gonna be big instead of small. So it's probably not gonna look as nice. but I thought I'd change it up a little. Thought I'd go a little change. Just a tiny bit of a trim. Just a tiny bit. I got 2 URs from Xy's Cup ticket packs. Aw, nice. Sounds great. Is he doing okay? Just cooking some ramen. Nice, nice, nice. Enjoy your meal. Please enjoy your meal. I hope it's yummy. And be careful. If you're cooking, be careful. Be super careful. Okay, let's move on to the middle finger. We're doing this kind of slow. Let's get rid of some of this right here. Make sure we get the edges. So I like clipping the edges like straight. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not, but it helps with the shape a lot. They look a lot nicer when I do that. Okay. Now the problem with that is we have to be super, super careful to not hurt myself that way. So it can get kind of close to the skin. And I don't want my fingers to bleed. I think I've done that a few times. And I don't like it. My finger ends up hurting for a little bit. And I don't want to be hurt. I want to be unhurt with nice nails. Okay. I'd say that's pretty good. A little clip off of here. And then I can even that out in filing. I keep forgetting the name for filing. That's okay though. A delayed answer is better than a no answer. So it's fine. I found the word anyways, right? Keep getting rid of the nail that I don't need, plus skin that is not plentiful in moisture. And then we'll hydrate. Okay, there's a little. It's good. Let me take a sip of my water real quick. I'm a little thirsty. Okay. And then let's revisit this pointer finger. There we go, that's better. MTA, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by and thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Fixing your nails? Yeah, I'm fixing my nails. So I painted them 2 weeks ago, and now it's time for me to paint them again. Let's see. Keep trimming, keep trimming, keep trimming. It doesn't matter if they're a little like jagged. Like I wouldn't say that my nails are jagged, but it doesn't matter if they're super uneven because we'll just even them out when filing. And filing it's nice, but it's really sad because you worked hard to make your nails longer, but to make sure that they're even, because it doesn't matter if your nails are long. If they're uneven, they're still not going to look as good, but they're going to have to sacrifice length to file them down to make them even. It's so sad. Why can't I have both? Just buy them, JK, it's hard work. Yeah, and a user, welcome back, how are you? I'm gonna be away for a bit for my computer to cook breakfast. Gotcha, Puffy. Gotcha. Please enjoy your breakfast. Okay. We're done with most fingers here now. The edges here so they're rounder. I prefer my nails to be round shaped than square shaped. Esila, hi, user, hi, and thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's get the pinky. The pinky is the hardest one because the pinky is so small. That's okay though. We'll figure it out. Well, really, it's not much to figure out. It's just a matter of being careful. Okay. And I had this really weird dream, but I don't remember what it is. I just remember it was kind of weird. I got a bug on AniLive. That kind of stuff happens. No worries. You're on Android, right? It's especially going to be prominent in Android at the moment, but they're working on it. They're working on it. A little more clipping. Super gently if I can. Yes, yeah, they're working on it. Like I keep saying, when it first came out on iOS, there's a lot of problems. They got around to fixing it with time. So it's understandable that it's going to be problems like right when AniLive releases on Android, right? So they'll get to them with time. Get to them with time. So now we can trust them to fix the problems. Did Ellen visited you? I don't think today, no, not that I know of. And Yoku, thank you for liking, I appreciate that. Why? And Yoku, I think I already told you. I told you just now, sorry. Thank you again. Thank you. Let me keep getting rid of parts that I don't need. While also being super careful because it's my pinky. And out of all my fingers to hurt, I probably want my pinky to hurt the less. Joda is not with Nox. Well, maybe Joda's sleeping. Maybe Joda's just not on the app. Why are we concerned about the status of Joda? Just a tad more, but I gotta be really careful. Kind of gambling on this one. Ah! I pinched myself, it kind of hurt. Okay. Or Joda is with Nox. Oh, I see. Well, I'm wishing Nox the best of luck then. Okay, is my pinky good? Maybe a tad bit more off the side. There we go. Now we move on to my right hand, which is my dominant hand. So this is going to be a lot trickier. I'm going to have to be even more careful with this one. Shouldn't be too hard though, not at all. So I've done this quite a few times. I've only hurt myself a few times. Now, I am more prone to injury here right now because I am streaming and that's a little distracting. Like how I keep cutting myself with a knife when we cook together on stream. I never cut myself when cooking, but I always cut myself when I'm with you guys. Because you distract me so much. It's so fun to talk to you. I don't want to look away from you guys. Let's get the shaping of the ends nicely done. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just about done with the thumb. The thumb is the most satisfying part. I don't know why. The thumb is always the most satisfying. I should honestly do it last instead of the pinky. I should go backwards. Because honestly, maybe backwards order is just the most satisfying in general. Because I dislike the pinky the most. My favorite is the thumb. Pointer finger is second most. So maybe I should just start going backwards instead of starting on the thumb. But it makes sense to start inwards instead of on the outside, right? Essie, I'll be back in around 15-20 minutes. Catch you later. Gotcha, Boogle. See you later. Nox said that you is always sweet. Well, it's really nice of Nox. Now, why are you relaying this information to me? It's not my business what other people say. I appreciate it, though. That's really nice. Nox is always very nice, too. It's always pleasant when she pops into my streams. Okay, we're on the pointer finger now, being very careful. Because this is one of the ones that kind of got torn recently, so it's a little bit shorter than I want it to be. We're going to work away some of the dead skin, though. And Aurora, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? I'm really fond of the, like subtitle yellow. It makes it so easy to read. Box is a cutie patootie. Yeah, Nox is really cute. One day I'll remember to turn off my phone's autocorrect noise. That's fine. Oh no, I missed the beginning. How are you, Effie? Pretty good. I woke up too fast. I should have stayed awake or stayed asleep longer. Color using today, I'm using clear with glitter again. But the glitter, I'm using a different glitter this time. So I have two glitters. I have a big glitter and I have a small glitter. And I've been using the small glitter because I like the way that looks. But today I'm going to use big glitter instead. And that's what I'm going to do. First though, I'm working on trimming. Then I'll get to filing. Then I'll add lotion so my hands are nice and smooth. Or hydrated rather. And then I'll get to painting, starting with the base coat. Maybe I'll do double base coat this time because it is nail strengthener and I kind of need that. Then I'll do glitter. Should be fine on one coat. And I'll do one top coat. Unless it needs more. Do you have to work outside of Nexas if it's not a secret? I do, but at the moment I'm struggling to find something in my area. So right now all I have is Nexas. So I gotta do my best. Let's see. I said wifey, not today. Huh? My bad. I don't know how to read, I guess. User, thank you for liking. I appreciate that. And Bull, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. We're just preparing my hands and nails for the painting. We're just getting ready so they can be as pretty as possible. So I'm also getting like the dead skin and stuff. I want there to be minimal disruption. I want my skin to grow back nice and hydrated and not dead. Okay, there we go. There we go. I missed you. I missed you too. I missed all you guys. I always miss you when I end my streams. I would stream all day, every day if I could, but it is not a very good idea. I'm sure it wouldn't be very entertaining either. I'd certainly run out of things to say. Okay, nearly done on this finger. I also made sure that I have the mat out in front of me so I don't mess up my actual desk mat. I'm using the big, like, plastic one that I've been using for years now. And I've only ever gotten paint on it when using pink and when using white. So it's covered in pink and white paint. I've got no other color on it. It's not stained by any color. The pink stains a lot. Pink stains a huge amount. The white just doesn't like to come off. Because I've tried, like, rubbing it with acetone. The white and the pink stay there. The white and the pink stay. And the pink stains my nails, too. Alexi Max, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Pink? Yeah, I have pink nail polish. It's like super bright pink. This is probably what's good to have backups for necessary equipment. You may not have. You want to be monetizing your YouTube streams. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that, Yoku. As much right now, but if you'd be missing out on it because of this cable issue. Yeah, I have met the requirements to like open memberships and stuff. I'm still not sure what staff's thoughts on that. So I remember like they wanted to ensure like, oh, I want you before opening them, I want you to make sure that you'll have at least this many memberships and you need to do something for them. And it'll be really awkward if only like 2 people will sign up for your memberships. So make sure you have a decent amount of people signing up. So I'm not sure how many people will actually spend money on that. A user, welcome back. How are you? I see your hex code failed. Sorry to hear. Sorry to hear. Okay. A little careful with this bit of dead skin. There we go. I was very careful. And my finger didn't bleed, which is nice. Sometimes the angles are kind of tricky. Maybe it'd be trickier if I had like a really, or not trickier, less tricky if I had like a really long neck that I could move around like and see from any angle. I think that'd be a lot easier. But I don't, unfortunately. Anyways, if you want to fund my surgery for a really long neck, all gifts and tips on stream elements and like AniLive and stuff, they'll go towards my essentials. And I would say having a really long and bendy neck would be really helpful and would benefit my stream a whole lot. So you can donate to that if you want to. Not being serious, by the way. I don't think I can get long neck surgery. No, it didn't work. It's okay. There's always not next time. There's maybe they'll add a feature one day to just change the color of your name. Make it easier, make it not break the app, that kind of stuff. Maybe one day. And Pizzeria Man, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How you been? Giraffe Esila, yeah. Giraffe maxing, yeah, like that. If you put color code in your nickname, it won't show. It should work. Well, a user, we're also not supposed to be doing that. I don't encourage you to change the color of your name. It's not a feature of the app that is an exploit, and you can do much more harmful things than change your name. So we need to be kind of cautious with this. And by Man, thank you for liking. Esila, Genki, pretty Genki. I was saying this earlier, but I woke up, and it felt like I woke up too fast. It felt like I wasn't asleep for long enough, even though it was a normal amount of time. The night should have been longer, so I could have slept more. Oh, my kitty's so full of energy now. She's running around everywhere. She's on the back of the couch right now. She'll probably jump on the back of my chair any time, so I need to be careful. Yeah? I don't know what she's meowing at. Yeah? I know. She's so talkative today. The user, welcome back. How are you? I'm back, yeah. I know. Great having you here again. Still working on those nails. Or prepping them, at least. So I went back to the pinky on my other hand. So I don't want to settle for anything less than perfect. And it was not to my standards. We're nearly done with that, though. There we go. And do it, meow back. No! No, I'm not gonna meow back. Absolutely not. Okay, back to the pointer finger on my other hand. Gotta be kind of careful here. Hi, back. Hi, back. I'm Esila. She's playing. She has a toy. And she's running upstairs with it. Midnight. I see a guy thing emoji. Well, that's inaccurate. My eyes would be closed at midnight. I don't remember the last time I was awake at midnight. It was actually probably with you guys on the stream. Like my last AniLive stream before YouTube is probably that one. That was probably the last time I was awake at midnight. Before that, though, I'm not sure when the last time I was awake that long was. I'm not a big stay up late person. Do you know what deck you'll use in the Xyz Festival? No, I don't. I haven't looked into it at all. That's okay, though. Hi, Yoke. Did you watch any streams during the relay? No. I've been busy. I've been working instead. I've been doing stuff that I need to do instead, unfortunately. And Pearly is legal during Xyz Festival, so you can use that. Well, yeah, that's what I think would be possible. I think that'd be nice. Still not good at Pearly, but a decent amount of the time people just surrender, so maybe I'll get somewhere. Busy, sheepy, unfortunately. Now, luckily, I'm going to be a lot less busy once I come back from my trip. Thank goodness. I'll be looking forward to that. Oh, before we get any further with my nails and have to do this while they're wet, let's check the tracking of all of our packages. Oh, hi! I appreciate the gift. Thank you. Okay, so first is first, Amazon. Direct package. I do everything through emails, just going to the website. Shipped. The bar is halfway to out for delivery, so maybe it'll get here sooner. I really hope it will be. Okay, so package being processed at carrier facility, arrived at carrier facility today at 44 minutes past midnight. So it's in my state. and it's usually when things are in the carrier facility, they'll get like out for delivery either the day that they're there or the day after. So, I mean, at least when I used to live in civilization, so they should get here soon, right? Hopefully. Looking forward to spending more time with you, Essie. I'm looking forward to that too, MDA. I'm looking forward to being less busy and being able to do more things more often and be able to keep track of my messages and stuff better and not accidentally miss meetings that get canceled coincidentally. And Farron, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm working on preparing my nails for the painting. I'm giving everything a little trim. I'm making sure that I can minimize dead skin. I'm going to file them once I'm done with the trimming. And I'll get working on the base coat. And Amit Senpai, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hello. And thank you for liking. I appreciate that as well. And no painting emoji. Yep, that's me. That emoji is modeled after me. Nice. My sister paints my nails. That's nice. What color? Almost all my decks use Fusion, Link, and Synchro monsters, so the only one I have that use Xyz would only be a 20TK, the Crooked Cook Final Countdown stall deck. I see. But at least the Xyz Festival won't get Underworld Goddess at every other game. Yeah. Underworld Goddess is scary. Pink, and I don't want to? Oh, it's against her will. I see. But it sounds cute, though. That sounds cute. Just want to say hi, getting ready for sleep. Oh, gotcha, Farron. Please rest well. Please rest well. Maybe I'll see you some other time. Sweet dreams. Have a good stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. Super nice of you. And Q Raga, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. In the middle of preparing my nails to be painted. I'm getting rid of dead skin. I'm giving my nails a little bit of a trim. Then I'll move on to the base coat. I want to do 2 layers of my nail strengthener as a base. And then I'll do the color, or the quote-unquote color, because I'm doing glitter again. But 1 layer of the glitter, and then I think 1 layer of the top coat will be fine. I think that'll be fine. Hello, I love your model. Thank you, I appreciate it. If you are interested in my model and maybe seeing more works that look like it, my mama is on Twitter, and her name is at LESHU_310. And if you don't want to type all that in, because I wouldn't remember any of those letters, easy way to find it, in AniLive, you can go to my bio, my Twitter will be linked, that'll bring you to my Twitter if you click on it, then my mama's at will be in my bio, so you can click on that. Indeed, very cute sheepy model. Thank you, Pizzeria. Indeed, you guys are really nice. Thank you, user. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. I ordered some VTuber merch today. It was 71 euros with shipping. Oh, I see. Hopefully they'll get to you soon then, because euros means you're in like Europe or something, and Europe is usually not super good with like overseas merch. Well, assuming you're buying from non-Europe, but best of luck with that. Oh man, this nail is so uneven. I'm gonna have to do a big cut on it. I didn't clamp down hard enough. Because my nail feels so strong, but if they're so strong, why do they keep tearing? There we go. And user, thank you for liking, and Kiraga, thank you for liking as well. I really appreciate it. Now, likes, as far as I can tell, they don't really do much. I appreciate them nonetheless, though. Just as long as you're not spamming them to the point where you're hurting yourself. Yep, source is in California. Oh, no. Best of luck to you, then. Hopefully they'll arrive to you in a timely manner and safely. Joda, just saying hello and morning. Oh, welcome, Joda. Thank you for all the highs. I appreciate it. A nice new profile picture. No clue what it is because it's too far away, but nice new profile picture. Thank you for the heart eyes as well. Thank you. All that I earned through like coin, like gifts and all that, they really helped me out. A good time. I really appreciate it, Joda. Potato Kitty, welcome back. How are you? And Charlie Q, welcome. So I couldn't see you enter through the gift spam. Welcome. And thank you for the hey. I appreciate it. Thank you. Again, everything helps me out a lot. Like, you guys could just say like hi in the chat instead of giving me the gifts. But I appreciate the highs and like hey as gifts as well. Thank you so much. See, if you will. Whoa! Thank you for the star thing. I appreciate it. Thank you. It kind of helps me out a lot. That's kind of expensive. That's really impressive. Thank you. If you will get any merch you want, what will it be? Maybe like a plushie or something. I think that'd be cute. I would even get one for myself. Like, I hope they give me one for free because I would be the model of the plushie. But I don't want one too. Oh, sorry, I can't watch on AniLive, so there's any restream I can watch instead. Yeah. On Twitch, Puffy Waffles is streaming. That's PuffieWaffles. So you can watch that on Twitch if you can't watch here on AniLive today. And Robotic Soul, welcome and good morning. Esila, good morning. How are you guys? Just getting ready to paint my nails. I'm going through the trimming process pretty slowly here today, but that's okay. We can take our sweet time. That's no problem. If I end up not being able to paint all my nails, I'll just find time to do it offline sometime. That's fine with me. Got it? Yeah, except it's an IE instead of a Y. Let's see. Is he streaming on Twitch too? I'm not streaming on Twitch. Someone else is, because I don't know how to restream myself. I'm worried about it too, because what if it crashes and I'd forget to, like, I don't know. What if it exposes, like, my emails or something? I don't know. So what if you find out where I live because it accidentally opens my emails and it's the tracking for all this stuff that we bought and it tells you my address? I don't know. It sounds unrealistic, but you never know what disaster will happen. Let's see. Meet you there, cultist. Gotcha, potato kitty. Was that a Nyan cat? I haven't seen it in a long while. Yeah, it was. Except it's probably not the. It's probably. Well, it's probably like Elliot instead. It's Nyan Wolf, because Elliot's a wolf. Is AniLive just giving a $30 gift card to every streamer who streams more than 10 hours, and that's why? Yeah, I think that's what I looked into it yesterday, and it seems that is the case. So everyone who reaches 10 hours gets the $30. So that's good. That's why I can't opt out. Yeah, it's understandable. Can Twitch Bros see us in stream? No, they can't see you, but lucky for them, I guess. I read out as many messages from you guys as possible. I do my best not to miss any, which is pretty good practice, I think, even when other people can see the chat, at least for the most part, because at some point it kind of just becomes like not a very viable option because there's like so many people in chat, right? But lucky me that I'm not to that point. Thank goodness, because I really like talking with you guys. Let's see, what's your favorite song? My favorite song is a three-way tie. I like Air Conditioned Love by Ludo. I like Gekijiwaika by Nabuna. And I like Sari Shinohara by Mikiro P. They're all my favorite songs. Tied for number 1. There we go. And question mark. It's okay. I understood it was a question. Greetings, Twitch Bros. Praise our cult leader, Essie. Well, I should have just ignored that message, because they wouldn't have known that occurred. I should have just not read that out loud. That would have been the solution with that one. Not serious, though. I would read all of them. I read all of them out loud. And Arsis, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. I'm preparing my nails to be painted. It's quite calming, quite pleasant. We've been having pleasant chat here today. Nothing too exciting, but I've been having a good time so far. I've been having a splendid time, even. Okay. Nearly done with this trim. Then we'll move on to the next finger. There's just a little bit more trimming, just a tiny bit. And there we go, done. I know creator of the last one, but anything else, no. Yeah, Ludo isn't exactly the most popular, and Nabuna at the moment isn't active as Nabuna. So I can understand that. Mikito P is still pretty active as a Vocaloid producer, so that's pretty neat. So I'm sure you already mentioned this, but what color are you using for your nails? I am using glitter. No color, just glitter. Only glitter. But since I missed the beginning, now, how are you today, wifey? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, I appreciate it. Pretty good. I woke up 4:30, then 5, muted both my alarms, went back to bed, woke up at around 5:40 something from a dream that I had that was really weird that I don't remember the details of, but I just remember it was weird. And then I got ready for the day. I started stream, made sure I had all my nail stuff. And now we're here. Haven't had much of a day to experience yet, but it's been pretty good so far. It's been pretty alright. Oh, thank you for the nice. I appreciate it. Nice. See, I'm sure you already got that. I'm sorry, bad. It's clear with glitter. I'm here now. Oh, Potato Cat. Nom nom. Great having you back. Welcome. You are here, comrade. Yeah, I struggled reading that for whatever reason. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's see. Keep trimming. Try and make everything even. Some of them are kind of uneven because of them tearing, unfortunately. Next time I'll have to try the coffee filter thing. Maybe that'll work for me. Indeed I am. Nice. Someone already used Potato Cat as a username on Twitch. They must be liking Potato as much as me. Yeah, probably. Probably. If not, they should hand over the name to you instead. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, keep trimming. Okay, this one is one of the ones that tore kind of recently, so it's a little too short for my liking. Let's even it out just a tiny bit through slightly bigger chops, I guess. I'm gonna get around the edges too for extra shaping to compensate for it being super short. Let's make sure that they're at least decently shaped on the sides. Okay, there we go. Let's move on to the next one. Get around the edges first. It's another one that kind of tore. Because most of my tears have been on my right hand, because that's my dominant hand, right? It's unfortunate, but that's where the tears have mostly been. That's okay though. Surely they'll grow out and they'll be even stronger next time because we'll use extra nail strengthener. They'll be extra strengthened. Now I just gotta be really careful. Okay, that's good. I need to get this tiny bit here. There we go. Make sure we get the sides. Looking good in that aspect. Let me get the other side. Except I have to be extra careful because I'm using my not dominant hand to clip. And there we go. There we go. Let's get rid of a tiny bit of this dead skin here. Make the nail stand out a tiny bit more. Now remember that you do have fragile nails. I keep mine really short for that reason. Well, I haven't been playing any instruments. I don't really need them to be like super short at the moment, so I might as well try to get them a tiny bit longer, because I used to keep mine super short for, like, needing to use my hands for stuff. But if I'm not doing that at the moment because I'm like busy, I might as well try to get them a tad longer, right? Might as well try, because I don't really like the way they look when they're super short, so we're gonna grow them out a little. Because I haven't played any instruments in a while, haven't done anything that I needed my nails like super short for. I'll make them a tiny bit longer. That'll be nice. It's just kind of hard to get the pinkies. Cryo, welcome back. How are you? The sheep is getting hoot trimming. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nearly done with the pinky. That'll be the last trim that we'll need. So that's the last finger. Let's get the other side. Oh, this other side's so hard. The angle's so tricky. It's okay though, I'll figure this out. There we go. Almost done now. And Dolly, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. I'm preparing my nails to paint them soon. I'm just about done trimming. We'll move on to filing here right now. Once I'm done filing, I will apply lotion. It'll be nice and moisturized. And then we'll get painting. It's great having you here. The sheep is getting hoof trimming. Wait, I already read that one. My bad. Okay. Maybe I'll start filing my dominant hand. Then I can use my dominant hand to file the other hand at the end. I think that'll be more satisfying for me. Okay, let's file everything that's kind of uneven. Let's file everything at least a little bit, but especially make sure that the uneven parts are even. Okay, that one's even. This one's going to be super uneven, so we got to super file this one. It's filing down nice and quickly. There we go. The edges a tiny bit more. I like to file in one direction instead of back and forth really fast, and it's a little slower, but it makes the edges of your nails smoother. And I like that. Because will you dye the nails? No, I'm not going to dye them. I'm not going to dye them. I'm going to paint them. And they're not going to be painted a color. They're going to be painted glitter. Okay, this one's kind of uneven. If I can't file it down to evenness, I'll give it a tiny bit more of a trim to help it out there. Then I'll file it again. I think I'll be able to even it out there just fine. Yeah, that's looking a little better. It's a little weird shape off the top, but nothing a tiny bit more filing won't fix. Okay, we're just fine. And do you like tie-dye? It's not exactly the most stylish pattern, I guess. It's not exactly my go-to, like, design to, like, look at, I guess, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I guess the concept of tie-dye is pretty cool. It's cool that you can just tie a shirt in a funny way and it'll turn into a cool pattern, I guess, but in clothing, I'm not super fond of the way tie-dye looks. Okay, pointer done. Now we go on to the thumb, which has been pretty even, but I'm gonna keep filing it anyways. Just a tiny bit. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Okay, now we move on to the pinky on the other hand. Okay, there we go. pinky. Make sure it's nice and even. So one of my pinkies tore semi recently. I think it's this one because it was not as even as the other one was. Hopefully they'll grow it nice and strong this time. Third, second, whatever time the charm. Okay, next is the ring finger. You guys taught me what the ring finger was. I remember that's the ring finger because you guys taught me that it was. Now, I'm going to do a little more trimming on this. There we go. Edge looks a little more even now. Tie-dye is cool for me because colors are cool and it's hard made, but handmade means expensive. Yeah, handmade does mean expensive. But if it's something you like, then it should be worth it, right? I just personally am not the biggest fan of tie-dye. Okay, file down this kind of like bottom half. Make it nice and even. Wonderful. Okay, moving on to the middle finger here. I'm gonna do another trim. Just another quick trim. I'll have to sneak a ring on that throne of yours someday. I don't know. The rules for throne, all things that are there have to be something that benefit my stream. And I don't know if there's a way you can convince staff that a ring would benefit my stream, that'd make my streams better. I don't know if that's something you guys can do. Well, there is a ring light on it right now, actually, coincidentally. That's a ring, but not one I can put on my finger. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't work very well. I don't know if my finger would be strong enough to hold it up, actually. Well, as far as I know, to get cheap, you need to buy from beginners. Yeah, or from tie-dye being artificially made through printers in factories super cheaply. Something like that. But that's not usually the good option. Okay, nearly done evening out this middle finger. I want to soften the edges a tiny bit. Is it a little more square shaped than rounded? I prefer them being rounder than more square. It's not fun for me. Mm-hmm. Of course, a symbol of our marriage, it gives you moral strength for the streams. Yeah, definitely. You'll understand that for sure. We'll put the Ring of Destruction on her. It will destroy one face-up monster on the field and deal damage equal to her attack points. What's my attack points, though? Probably like 0. I'm really weak. Okay, that's nearly done. And there we go. Our middle finger is done. Next, the pointer. Now this one is looking pretty uneven. It's probably my third longest nail, but it is looking pretty uneven. I'm looking, this one grew out kind of fast because it's only been 2 weeks since last we painted my nails, right? We do this every 2 weeks. Because usually color lasts about 2 weeks for me. Glitter seems to be lasting a bit less long. That's okay though. Just giving it out a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Get this side a bit. There we go. Less sharp. It's not fun for me. Wait, I just got you on YouTube now? I'm not on YouTube, sorry. I'm not on YouTube at the moment, unfortunately. I wish I was, though. Esila can be like Yubel or a Mikanko. She makes the opponent take all the battle damage. I don't want to be like Mikanko. I don't like Mikanko. I guess it's fitting if I don't like myself, right? 0 attack point LMAO with an effect of accidentally stealing your opponent's monster. I like that. I like stealing the monsters of other people. And a user, welcome back again, and 100% chance of stealing the opponent's heart? Wow. I don't know. Maybe that card would be... I don't know how useful that would be in a duel. Okay. So next is the thumb. And my left thumb is my longest nail. I like stealing? No, I like stealing other people's monsters. 0 attack, 2,200 defense. She gains attack for every sheep he had sacrificed. No, clip it? Don't clip that. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. Good lord. No, I don't like the feeling of filing my nails when they're like a bit longer. It makes a gross sound. It makes my spine feel weird. But I do need to make this nail a little more even. It has grown out considerably since we last tended to it, or 2 Sundays ago, right? So if I sacrifice myself as he can get stronger, no, it's not real, no. So I assume that I don't see other people message because of lag. Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah, it's just a AniLive problem. Again, they'll get around to fixing it. File it down. I really don't like the feeling of filing longer nails, but I need them to be even. Should be nearly done though. Okay, I think that's better. It's fine now. Oh no, audio's getting crispy again. Oh no! Glad it's doing all right now though. Is there any possible trim I can make from here to make it better? I think we're good. I think we're all fine. And Spoofy, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. Welcome. We're getting ready to paint my nails. Just finished trimming and filing. We'll get on to painting soon. Or at least applying the base coat. So we can't paint until that's done. Her voices sound like how cult leader being possessed, really eerie. No! No, there's no way it sounds like that. It's not the case. Okay. Is there any possible clips I could make? I can make one over here for dead skin. Get out of here. I want a live skin. Live, hydrated, healthy skin. Let's see. Thanks, Twitch, for the new bits of lore. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Oh, and it's clipped. And not referring to my nails. You guys didn't listen. I'm a open mouth emoji. Or like getting abducted by alien when she slowly fly upwards, getting abducted. No. I've never been abducted, I don't think. As far as I can tell, I've never been abducted. Not by aliens, not by people through like kidnapping. So no. Okay. Get rid of as much extra dead skin as possible. What emoji is that? I'll be back. Take your time, user. I've never seen that emoji before. I don't. What is that? I can't see it very well, but I've never seen it before. What emoji is that? What is it depicting? It's something with the app or my restream setup. Sadly, have to deal with it from time to time. Unfortunately, it's okay. It's fine. New kind of stuff happens. It's okay, Buffy. You're doing a great job. Yeah, you are. It looks like an abacus. I see. Maybe that's what it is then. Still a lot better than nothing. Mm-hmm. Okay. A little bit more clipping. I'll be as clean as possible. Where might more dead skin be hiding? Let's find them. a little bit right here at the edge of this nail, kind of. There we go. And nearly done clipping that. Perfect. Let's see, still a lot better than nothing. Agreed. Now, I did already read that, but again, I have the problem where I reread the chat messages. It's because I don't think before reading the messages. It's automatic. Okay. Nearly done with this. There we go. Any more dead skin that I want to get rid of? Get rid of a little bit of this, I guess. It's not a ton, but again, as clean as possible. As clean as possible. There's another. Should be nearly done at this point. I keep saying that, but I keep finding new stuff to do to make my nails better. That's okay, though. It's good to be thorough. Okay. How long will you stream today, Cult Leader? I'll stream another 2 hours, because it just hit 7 o'clock Pacific time. It's 7:01, actually. Another 2 hours, which should be plenty of time to at least paint one hand. At least one hand. Okay. Now, another thing I want to check out before we actually start painting. So we check the shipping of our cables. They are in my state and pretty close to where I am, I think. They're a few hours away, but they're decently close. But maybe if we're lucky, that'll arrive today and I can pick it up tomorrow, because I went to the post office yesterday. They're closed on Saturday and Sunday, so we have to wait until tomorrow. But okay, you could go till you're fully done. I'd appreciate your company for longer, but also I still have other stuff I need to do. And Bobo, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. And Mr. Peanuts, you as well. Welcome. Okay, let me apply lotion on my hands before I continue. We need to check the shipping of our other things, but I also want to lotion my hands. Good morning. Have a good morning, Mr. Peanuts. Good morning. So I like this lotion a lot. It works very well, and it has a scent, but it's not like super strong. It's like pleasant cleanness. It kind of smells like the waiting room in like a doctor's office or like the dentist. Kind of smells like that. Nice and gentle. You also have to make sure you paint the nails on your other hand too. Yeah, I'm pretty good at only painting one hand on stream. It's kind of hard to do both because it takes so long, and I stall a ton because I just keep talking. Okay, so where's my TCG player thing? Because it was supposed to arrive yesterday. I don't know if it arrived because I didn't get an email about it arriving. So let's check the shipping on that one, since it's supposed to arrive before the Pokemon cards do. Oh, nice. We need to pretend, or no, not pretend. We need to threaten the shipping truck to ship it faster, or else we will send the truck to Isekai ourselves. Maybe don't threaten that. Okay, here it is. Here's the TCG player email. Track this order. What colors are you using today? I'm using clear with glitter again. Because I have two different clear with glitters. There's one with small glitter and one with big glitter. I've been using the small one, but now I'm going to use the big one. Okay, so my TCG player order of all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins, right? It's processing at destination. It's arrived at the regional destination facility. It's in my state. It arrived in my state at 1:38 in the morning. Oh, Johnny, welcome in. How are you? Hi, how have you been? And Jamie Jam, welcome in. How are you guys? Right, ask them nicely. Ask them nicely. Don't threaten them. So it says that it'll get here today. And if I think actually my Amazon package and my TCG player package are at the same facility. I think they're at the same facility. So if my TCG player thing is supposed to get here today, then my Amazon stuff should get here today as well, right? At least if we're trusting that Amazon will deliver them at the same time as the TCG player stuff. Hi, Oliver OC. This is not my OC, this is me. But thank you. We appreciate it. So TCG player stuff is at the same place as my Amazon stuff. Now where is my eBay stuff? Delivery update to rack order. Let me see. It is shipped, and that's still the last thing I see. Track package. It's also at the same facility. It's at the same facility, but this time it's been there since yesterday. Unless it's at a different facility, because it gives me like the zip codes. It looks like they're all at the same place. They're all at the same place. What if they all get here today? I don't think they will, because my eBay one's been sitting there since yesterday. So maybe my TCG player stuff won't get here today. It told me it'd be here yesterday by 9 p.m. Didn't reach my state until 1 in the morning. So maybe that won't get here today. At least it sounds like everything is together. Yep, that's good. Good idea. No, it's a good thing. This is my original character, Esila. Yeah. Okay, so rid of all the notifications. I don't like the notifications. I don't like the red dot. Okay, let's get started with the base coat. Starting with our left hand. We'll do 2 layers of the base coat this time because I now know that it's also a nail strengthener. It smells so good. I love nail polish smell. And a user, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How you been? Right now we're applying a base coat. That's also a nail strengthener that should help out my fingers a tiny bit. Not my fingers, but my nails, you know. Okay. Got a little too excited applying that one. Spill a tiny bit onto my skin. We'll just rub it away. Good night, user. Rest well. See you some other time. We can see it clearly, Esila. Yeah, you can see my hands so clearly. I can already feel all the people unsubscribing, unfollowing me, because you guys can see my flesh right now. I can feel it. I can smell it. I can hear it. I hear you angrily typing away your essay about how VTubers should never show their flesh. And how you'll never watch me again because I'm showing flesh right now. Because clearly that's a thing we can do on AniLive. Okay, onto the thumb. Wait for this to dry just a little. We'll apply our second coat. And then we'll move on to glitter. The smelling Esila. Well, I do smell quite nice. And Karen 2.0. I don't know what bad word you're trying to censor that starts with an N and ends like that has 4 letters total. I don't think that's a real word. I won't egg you on to say anything worse, but what's your problem, Karen 2.0? Okay, well, you're getting muted then. If that's the case, you're getting muted, dummy. Mute. Now, Karen 2.0, even though you're muted, you still have the ability to give me gifts. Now, I feel bad begging for gifts from people who are nice, but you're kind of weird. So if you want to enter your coin wallet on AniLive into like my coin wallet, I wouldn't be opposed to that in the slightest. Now, I know you're into malicious activity. Spamming's pretty malicious. So if you want to spam like the 30 coin gifts, that'd be pretty cool. That'd help me out. It would help me out none. It would actually make my life so hard. I think I would cry every day for the rest of my life. I think I would think about harming myself. I think my life would be significantly inconvenienced by that. So, Karen 2.0, if you want to spam gifts for me, I think that'd be a good idea. Hi, you misspoken, subscribing fiercely instead. Nice. Been doming the misbehaviors, AO. Cool Gengar, welcome in. How are you? Late as usual. It's okay, that kind of stuff happens. I know it's late for you. Suffering from success? It's okay. Thank you for liking Cool Gengar. I appreciate that. Laughing, crying emoji. But yeah, it seems my idea isn't getting through to them, unfortunately. That's okay. I'll just gather coins from nice people instead. I know I'm super late to this, but if... Whoa! Arceus, thank you for the lovely shower. That's super expensive. Thank you, and thank you for the pen light as well, Mr. Peanuts. I was telling the evil person to give me their coin. Robotic soul, thank you. This wasn't supposed to happen. I appreciate it. Thank you for the light again, Mr. Peanuts. Essie is extorting our viewers. Whoa, thank you for the burger, too. Delicious. Thank you. Extorting our viewer live on stream. Thank you. Okay, time to catch up. Another burger! Thank you, Puffy. I appreciate it. Delicious. Most delicious burger I've had so far. Now to catch up with you guys. But Yui was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. She'd be like Maiden in Love, but with battle protection. I see. Esila asserting dominance. Thank you for the clip, I guess. Does it make me want to harm myself in Minecraft? Yeah, only in Minecraft. It'll make me jump off of a cliff into lava, into a big ravine. And Soul, thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Whoa, yeah. That's super expensive, guys. Thank you. I've been saving up my coins lately. I appreciate that, Gengar. I appreciate your giving them to me. It means a lot. This card cannot be destroyed by a battle if it battles an attack position monster, prevent combat damage, and place a love counter on the attack position monster. Take control of all monsters with love counters on them. Oh, interesting. I actually quite like the sound of that. It actually sounds quite nice. Okay. So this nail strengthener, it dries pretty fast, so we can get onto the second layer right now. Now I am running out of this because I've been using this specific bottle of paint for a long time. So I need to refill eventually. It's getting kind of hard to coat the brush with the paint that I need to cover my nails with. So I'll need to invest in a new one some other time, unfortunately. What color? It's clear! It's nail strengthener. It's clear. I use it as a base coat. And then I put the color on top of it. But this time we're not using color. We're using glitter. Make it nice and smooth and nice and even on the top of the nail. Perfect. Oh, yeah, it's clear. You can see right through it. It's like a window. Except you can't see through it because my nail is behind it and my hand isn't exactly invisible, unfortunately. As cool as that would be. I mean, it's probably lame if, like, the only part of you that's invisible is your hand. It's probably, like, super not cool and, like, honestly kind of scary. But I mean, I guess being invisible as like a whole would be cool. By the way, Essie, I'm sure this won't happen until you can stream on YouTube again, but would you be interested in learning playing Digimon TCG? Yeah, definitely. If not, what would it take to get you to play it? Oh, nothing really. I'm interested. I want to play the Pokemon TCG. I want to try the Digimon one. I was browsing Steam. I don't know when. I saw that there was a Magic the Gathering online one, but it kind of sucks. So probably not that. Zero, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. Digimon has free fan-made online battle sim. We also need to play the Digimon game that we bought on the Steam summer sale. I think that would be lots of fun. I think it looks really cool. Actually, it sounds like a nice content in the future. Yeah, it does. And EVC, sunflower emoji, great having you here. Welcome. Welcome. Right now I'm working on the base coat with nail strengthener. And I just am done with the second layer of that. We're doing 2 layers instead of 1 layer because my nails really need strengthening. And we wait for that to dry. Once we're done drying that, we'll start painting with the glitter. And give you access to all cards. It's automated and has both random online, room mode versus AI mode to help you learn. Oh, thank goodness this is versus AI. And EBC, thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Panda time, welcome back. How are you? Ooh, one sheep. I am one sheep. I am one person. Correct. But there's an extra E in the one. Cute? You guys are cute. Thank you for the pen light. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. The only catch to the versus AI mode is it uses one of your saved decks. So I've been making a ton of decks to diversify the decks I go against. Ah, I see. Do you want me to DM you the doc to download the sim? Oh yeah, I'd actually really appreciate that, because if I wasn't directed, I'd probably find a virus instead. Cute sounds? You guys have cute sounds. You, not me. I remember that the online MPG simulators were so bad that everyone I knew used an open source virtual tabletop called Cockatrice to play MTG digitally instead. I see. Okay, let me shower, then I'll send it. Gotcha, gotcha. Take your time. Have a good shower. I'm also super excited for my Pokemon cards to arrive. I'm super excited. And I looked at I tried seeing what the camera would look like without the ring light. It's pretty decent as long as I make sure that it's not super cloudy out and that the windows are open, but still not the greatest. So I'm still thinking about that ring light. Which I do have one on my throne, by the way. Again, though, that's completely optional. It's completely optional. You just being here and giving me your free coins on AniLive is fine. Let's see. Don't get tempted to open it before the handcam stream. Now, I won't. I'm pretty good at self-control for the most part. And Skull Candy, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. I'm waiting for the base coat to dry on my nails, and then we can paint over it with the glitter. And then when that's done drying, we'll paint over it with a clear coat. And then we'll go to our other hand, because we're painting our nails right now. I say our, but it's probably just me painting my nails. I don't know why, but a lot of the time when I refer to myself, I say like we or our, like I'm multiple people, but I'm not. I'm just one person. That's it. I'm shaking my hand back and forth to make the air touch it more. I don't have one of those fans. I feel like I wouldn't like it too, because they make like noise and stuff. And I like quiet things. I like when things are quiet, not noisy. How's the pain coming along? Pretty good. If I touch my pinky, it's feeling pretty smooth. Pinky is not fully dry, but it's feeling pretty smooth. I'm going to add another layer to it real quick because I did mess it up a tiny bit. But it was nearly dry. Feels pretty thick, I guess. There you go. Smooth it over a tiny bit. Now we wait for everything to dry still. Okay, in the meantime, I guess I'll shake the glitter. Because there's, in the glitter polish, right? There's the actual polish, like the paint, and then there's the glitter. And a lot of the time, the glitter and the polish get separated, so I need to make sure I shake it really good before I open it. Obviously, not after I open it. That'd be a disaster. Ooh, pretty colors. I think they're pretty. I wouldn't consider glitter a color. If I had to call this a color, like the color would be gray, because the polish itself is like a slight gray to it. So I'd say the color is gray, but it doesn't show up a whole lot as gray when it's on your nail. It feels mostly just clear, with just a bit of glitter. And the gray is just kind of there to add like a bit of like shininess. I could probably explain that a lot better than just it adding shininess, but I think that's close enough. I assume the glitter is multiple colors. Yeah, no, the glitter itself seems to be like gray glitter, and the polish, it shows up mostly clear on the nail, but when it's in the pool of the rest of the polish, it looks gray. Or silver, because gray would be dull, silver is shiny. This is shiny. Okay, done shaking that. Now I need to shake my hand. Like I'm meeting myself, except if I did that, I'd probably ruin my nails. I'm shaking them again so the air can touch them. Yeah, so chilly. So chilly. It really feels like it is winter. I feel like this is the coldest summer I've ever experienced. It's so cold. And the weather outside is so nice. It's normal summer weather. It's nice and hot out. It's so cold inside. I just said, yawn again, so cute. Don't. No. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, sorry, it's probably isn't super entertaining. I'm just blowing on my nails. Again, I didn't really plan anything super entertaining for this past week. I've been kind of really busy. I'll be busy again next week. I'm leaving in 7 days now. Or no, not 7 days. I'm leaving in 6 days now. I'm leaving in less than a week. I made sure yesterday I had all the things I needed together. My bag is just about fully packed. When I was in the garage, I found a few sweaters that I wanted, just in case I got cold. Because what if it's like cold inside, just like where I live? What if it's cold on the indoors? What if where I'm going, they never turn off the air conditioning? I need sweaters. And I found some of my cuter ones in the garage. So I brought them inside, but I want to wash them before I leave. They're probably already washed, because I probably didn't just like pack dirty clothing. Why would I do that? But no, better safe than sorry, I guess, even though I know they're probably not dirty. Mr. Peanuts, great having you back. How have you been? Welcome. Still waiting for the paint to dry. But I brought in a few sweaters. I'll be able to take those with me. Probably don't need multiple. I'll probably take 2 total. 1 lighter sweater and 1 bigger sweater, just in case. So what if it is really cold? I'm not taking like a super big bag or anything. Okay, so my thing with luggage, right? Thumbs up emoji, blushing emoji. My thing with luggage, right? So I don't like taking like the big like suitcases and stuff. I hate having to ship my stuff. I'd rather take all my stuff as a carry-on. So I got this really it qualifies as carry-on size, but it has a ton of space and pockets, and it's really efficient. So I always use that instead, so I don't have to ship my stuff, because when you ship your luggage, like there's a risk that people will steal your stuff. Like not even like other people, like the staff. Like the staff could steal your stuff. I read plenty of stories about staff stealing like chargers and like devices and stuff. How long did nail color usually last after you paint them? Color 2 weeks about. Just glitter, along with base coat and top coat, about 1 week. And Autumn, welcome back. Thank you for liking. I appreciate it. And Nate, how are you guys? But if you ship your stuff, there's the risk that people will steal the contents of your luggage, and it feels safer when I keep my luggage with me. So I keep it all in a carry-on size bag. So I make sure I only bring the stuff I actually need. Good, good, good. I'm glad. That makes me happy. And Peanuts, thank you for liking. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I probably don't need to take a ton of sweaters, but if I'm wearing one to the airport, I'll just wear the bigger one, right? Because plenty of people like show up to airports in like crazy outfits because all their best clothing like doesn't fit in their luggage, right? And I wouldn't say I'm showing up in a crazy outfit. I'm just gonna be showing up in a nice warm sweater in summer, which I'm plenty used to. Because I was the like person like in school, I would never be seen without like a like sweater or like a hoodie or something, or like a jacket, except in PE because I wasn't allowed. It wouldn't matter what degrees it is. It wouldn't matter the like temperature or the weather. I would always wear something. Esila, hold on. I never knew they last that long. Thought they'd last for the day at most. Oh no. Yes, they last a pretty long time. Esila doesn't want to see Instagram posts with a high-ranking government officials wearing her clothing. Yeah, I don't want that. It sounds terrible. No, thank you. It's not like I'm taking anything like super valuable with me, I guess. Like, I guess there is my chargers, and if I don't have my charger with me, I probably use my family's chargers, right? But I still don't have to replace it when I get home. And chargers are expensive. Like, if you don't get, like, there's plenty of cheap ones on Amazon, but, like, they're not gonna last. They're not gonna last. Because the way my mother goes about chargers, like, as soon as, like, the one that came with her phone broke, she started getting, like, the cheap ones on Amazon. Then she replaces them, like, way too frequently. It's better to just invest in, like, a more expensive one and not have to replace them to the point where it's more than what it is to buy a better charger. It's valuable to you, therefore it's valuable. Well, I guess so, but I don't know what value it would have to other people. My clothing, I guess. Like, my clothing, my chargers. I'm gonna have, like, my, like, all the stuff that's I really need in, like, purse instead. Like, that's gonna be on me. I'm not gonna ship a purse. Apparently, Yu-Gi-Oh cards still have passwords on the cards. They do? They do. Interesting. Not sure exactly what that means. I'm not the most knowledgeable on Yu-Gi-Oh still, especially the cards. I've only had, like, a few cards in my lifetime. Never had a ton. I bought one pack, like, a year or so ago, maybe like about a year and a half ago. I bought a little bit Valiant Smashers, like, earlier this year, because I was a tad more well off. I was on my way out on being, like, okay to live. So I was okay to buy some packs then. But I don't think I've bought any cards, minus the ones that you guys helped me buy, since pretty early this year. Or maybe late last year, because Valiant Smashers was, well, like, September? October, November? Like, end of last year? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, let me touch my nails. Okay. Let me touch my thumb. Thumb is feeling pretty dry. That's nice. So next, we check if the pinky is dry, because that's the last one we painted, because I was covering up a mistake, right? Okay, pinky is feeling pretty good. Let's get some glitter on here. Just imagine you in some comfy sweater and the urge to snuggle intensifies. Sweater is so comfy. Remember to bring your battle disc and card deck. You can never know when your challenger would appear. Yeah, I gotta make sure. For sure. Gotta make sure I can't forget the essentials. Okay, let's get some glitter. Let's start with the pinky. That's the way I usually paint. So I usually start clipping and filing on the thumb, but I usually start painting on the pinky. Okay, replenish the supply of paint. There's our ring finger. Next is the middle finger. Nice and glittery. Next will be the pointer finger. We should only need one coat of this. It's looking pretty good so far. Nice and glittery, nice and shiny, nice and clear. Nice and smooth too. That's also important. I like when it's smooth and not textured. Next is my thumb. Now, unless this layer gets, like, messed up, this should be the only layer we need. It's looking pretty alright. So I'll close this for now. Now we just wait for this to dry. Make sure I get the edges. It's pretty good at not touching my skin. I don't think I touched my skin at all while painting these. It's looking pretty neat. My fingers don't feel very wet at all. Oh, dang, I got my hair! My hair touched the nail on my thumb. No! That's gonna be a pain. Touching my hair feels fine. Now I have to redo my thumb. That's okay. The paint in your hair doesn't exactly feel pleasant. Okay, let's close the polish again. Okay, there is some gimmick where Yu-Gi-Oh cards have 8-digit numerical code printed at the bottom left corner, and you could type those numbers into a PlayStation game to unlock certain cards, but apparently they're still putting passwords on cards. Oh, interesting. Here, glitter, let's go. No. You can put glitter in your hair, but this isn't the kind of glitter you're supposed to put in your hair. You shouldn't put paint in your hair. And Cool Gangar, welcome back. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. How have you been? Welcome. It's great having you here. I put the glitter on my nails. Now we're just waiting for them to dry. And then we'll put on the top coat. And then we'll be good to go. For this hand, at least. Puffy. Oh, Cryo's here. Hi, Cryo. Accidentally left. Look, no worries. It kind of stuff happens. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Oh, and Cryo. Great having you here as well. And Autumn, welcome back. How are you? Welcome. Still painting my nails. Just got done with a layer of glitter. I just gotta wait for them to dry. Waving emoji. Waving emoji. I don't know why I keep calling them emojis. I know that they're emotes. But ignore that. Ignore that. Okay. Sit my spine up straight. There we go. Oh, Yoku, welcome back. How are you? Paint Sharpie's claws too, so it's shiny and cute. I don't think she would like that. I don't think she'd sit still long enough for them to dry, and then she'd get paint all over the house. I feel like she has lots of extra energy lately. Cool Kangar, how have you been doing? How have you been doing, Boogle? Sharpie, it's already cute. Is already cute though? Yeah, she is already cute. She's super cute. Sometimes when I'm not at my desk or laying down or anything, she likes to sit at my chair. And she'll sit in my chair. It's really cute. She likes to sit at the top of my chair and where I sit in my chair too. She likes to pretend to be me. Yoku, thank you for liking. Hi, bye, Yoku. Bye. Also, I send the DMs. That's it. Gotcha. I'll check them out later. Let me know if you have any troubles. I didn't read, so I messed up at first, and I installed the game. No worries. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Good, Boogle. How about you? I love when you guys initiate conversation with each other. It's like you guys are friends, which is exactly what I want. Splinter, damn, this should have been me! It's okay, it's only about business. He's telling me how to get a Digimon game. It's nothing else, it's okay. And a Bash? X is 10, right? Yeah, because Final Fantasy 14 starts with an X. So, Bash 13! Welcome in, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome! Dang, that's hot. Oh, it is still here. It's 49 Celsius. 49 Celsius is, 90 something? C2F. Or it's closer to 50, so it should be over 100, right? So 49. 120? Good lord! Are you okay? Get plenty of water, please. I would never take your wife from you guys. It was purely about nerd stuff, yeah. 49 Celsius? That's so hot. I'm still okay. Okay, good. Again, make sure you get plenty of water. Stay cool to the best of your ability. Can you imagine 120 Fahrenheit? I've been in 120. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. 2 weeks ago, it hit a high at 51 Celsius, which made me mostly collapse for walking a minute. That's terrifying. Only my third glass of ice cold water already on my... Oh, I see. Or ice? That makes sense. This is my pinky. I've now blown on all of my fingers 5 times. probably not dry yet. That probably helped at least a little. Life is secretly a tropical creature. I do like warmer weather. I prefer it to be warm over cold, but I like the cold when I can be warm in the cold. Now, the problem with my cold right now is I can't be warm in the cold. I keep adding blankets, but it keeps getting colder. It's impossible for me to feel warm in the cold I'm in right now. Even though I'm not in cold weather, I'm in warm weather. It's in the opposite right now. I like being in the cold. Wow, I like being in cold weather while being warm. Right now, I'm being in warm weather, being cold, and that's terrible. It's not like a pleasant coolness to like combat the heat. It's ice cold. It feels like I live in Antarctica. Like my limbs, like my hands and my feet hurt sometimes. It's that cold. I wear socks too. It's so cold. You like being comfy? Yeah, I like being comfy. I wish winter starts tomorrow. I wish I could experience summer. And like I would go outside, one, if I wasn't so busy, and two, if climbing up the slope to my house after a walk didn't hurt my back/hips. Yeah, you're kind of underweight, so I get why you're freezing that much. I think I'm pretty average. I don't know. I'm jealous of my mom. She's cold-blooded, so she is cold in 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's me too. Meanwhile, I'm extra warm-blooded. I'm dying at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. For me, I'm cold in like warmer weather, but it's not even warm here. Like it's warm outside. I'm just cold because of the air conditioning that they keep on all hours of the day and never stop. Like outside, it's blazing hot, but in my room, gonna wear socks and blanket all over my face since it's cold. Yeah, I tried doing that too. I tried doing that too. It still smells like paint. I noticed that my hands still smell like paint, like even days after I'm done painting them. So maybe I just need extra top coat, but the top coat is still paint. Like it still makes it smell like paint. Yeah, I like the smell of paint, but I don't want to smell the smell of paint 24/7. It's not like that strong. It's only I can only smell it like when my hand is like by my face, which isn't often. It's just interesting. I can still smell it like even a day later. Like even though they're dry. Is my paint done yet? Let me gently tap my pinky. Still feels a tad sticky. I don't know. But also I didn't touch it super hard. Yeah, we're gonna wait a little longer on the polish. We'll wait a tiny bit longer. We have an hour and 20 minutes left. I hope I can get the rest of my nails done. Maybe I can, this part of my hand is drying. I can work on getting the top coat, not the top coat, the base coat with the nail strengthener on my other hand instead of just waiting. 'Cause it'll be even harder because one, I'm working with my non-dominant hand, but also I'm doing it while my paint is drying, so my accuracy is not going to be the greatest. Yeah, this isn't working very well. I already touched my skin with the paint. I'll just have to wipe it off. That's no big deal. I'll just wipe off the excess. That's fine. Okay. Onto the ring finger, even though it's not where a ring would go if it's like a marriage ring, right? Because all that goes on the left hand, from what I understand at least. You guys said that, like, sometimes the proposal ring goes on the right hand and the marriage ring is the left hand, but I guess there's that. Okay, onto the middle finger. And again, I want to do 2 layers of this. 2 layers of this nail strengthener. And then maybe my nails will stop tearing. Or maybe I'll make... I should have a smoothie for breakfast. I think that because I temporarily lived with my family for like a week or so in either like late December or early January, and I got frozen berries. So maybe I still have frozen berries in like the freezer or something. Maybe I'll make a smoothie and I'll put in the vitamins my mother um, suggested so my nails will stop breaking. Ooh, I want a smoothie now. I love smoothies. Apparently, the passwords are still used in certain video games, but even very new cards like in Typhon have passwords on them. I guess they're trying to future-proof in case they make more games. Yeah, they make a lot of sense. BRB, gonna eat dinner? Gotcha! Enjoy your dinner! You have to tell me what you're having and if it's tasty. Smoothie cold weather? Yeah, I know. I keep complaining about being cold, but like, I really like smoothies. Eat well. I will maybe have a smoothie. Also, my family, they stocked up on fruit. They said I'm allowed to eat the fruit. There's apples. There's grapes. There's some raspberries and blueberries. They're probably for my bearded dragon. He likes those. Surprise ear wiggle. Always much appreciated, wifey. Yeah, I do that involuntarily, but you're welcome. But maybe I'll have a smoothie. My least favorite part of smoothies, though, is that you have to make so much noise to make them. I hate, like, I don't care about cleaning the blender. I don't care. But, like, using the blender. I hate how loud blenders are. I want a silent blender. Is there such thing as a blender that doesn't make sound? Because I hate making sound. Because, like, when I first left my family, right? Because I have experience living on my own, which has never gone well for me, unfortunately. But when I first left my family, they asked, like, oh, do you want to take our blender with you? I know you like smoothies. And I told them, no, because I'm either going to have roommates or neighbors, or I'm going to have neighbors either way, right? They're going to hear my blender, and I don't want to bother them. So what if I get kicked out because my blender's too loud? So, haven't had smoothies since temporarily living with my family for like a week or so. Again, either early this year or late last year. It's either late December or early January, sometime around then. Got another layer on my thumb. I'm going backwards now. Okay, let's do the pointer finger. Second layer of that. There we go. I did touch my skin a little, so I'm gonna wipe away the excess. I heard a door open. No, you didn't. No one heard that. Everyone knows I live alone and no one else lives here and no one else does anything and there's no doors to be open. I don't have any doors. You didn't hear anything. Thank goodness nobody spoke. Thank goodness my family doesn't speak in the middle of my live streams. Okay, on to the... Did I already do the middle finger? I forgot. We're going to do the middle finger again. The brush dries so fast. It's so hard to get polish on it. The brush isn't long enough. I'm running out of polish, so it doesn't, like, replenish the supply well enough. There we go. That's a more decent layer. It looks a lot better. Okay. So the ghost did it? Yeah, that's actually my cat. Sorry. She opens doors all the time. A Secret to See Lamar reveal? Yeah, no, that's not my mom. I think my mom is sleeping. Or maybe she's outside. I don't think she works on Sundays, so she's probably either in her room sleeping or laying on the couch playing Candy Crush or like a Facebook game, or outside sitting at an outside table in the garage. Because my family doesn't use the garage as like a place to put cars. My family uses it as storage and a place to put a table and chairs. CP Mama? Yeah, no. That, being serious, that probably was not my mom. It was probably my brother. That's probably my brother. Which, judging based off of your guys' reaction every time I talk about my brother, you'd probably like my brother. You'd probably like him. But unfortunately, I cannot show him to you. Facebook games, now that's a certified boomer. Oh, she loves Candy Crush. She used to play a lot. but she still plays a lot. She started over multiple times. She always gets to like the multiple thousands, and every time I see her playing Candy Crush, I ask her like, "Oh, what level are you on?" And she's always like, "Yeah, I'm at 6,437." Jeez, good lord, Estelle's brother, yeah, Estelle's brother. So secret, so quiet. Now I did mess up one of my base coat layers on my not dried hand. Let me just coat over that again. All good. That's better. Okay. Now we just wait for both hands to dry. Okay. If you want more female viewers, maybe just have to let them marry your brother instead. Maybe. Maybe I should just be like, hey Harry, you should hire my brother, and then we can be like a duo VTuber, and we can carry out all of our like streams together and that kind of stuff, and then we'll draw in both women and men. Maybe that'll be the case. Maybe Harry will let that happen. Just wait till Schizo here you have a brother and we'll assume he's your boyfriend. No! I live with my family. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm married to you guys. Why would I cheat on you? Sounds cute, but small issue with that. Is your brother the younger or older of you two? Is he your only sibling? Yeah, it's my only sibling, and I'm the older one. I'm the older one. They were the one to bully me, though. I wasn't mean to them. They were mean to me. The Andy and Lele memes. Oh, I think I've heard about that game. I think I've heard about what happens in that game. That's not very cool. That's a no thank you. Oh dang it, I touched my nail again. Maybe I shouldn't be multitasking both hands. It's okay. It was very minor. It was at the end. That's fine. Is your brother also a hag? Well, my brother is younger than me, but I wouldn't say that they're old, no. But judging by my logic, if I'm not old, and you think I'm old, and I think they're not old too, you probably think they're old as well. They're definitely quite a bit younger than I am, though. Well, I'm the only boy and a middle child with two sisters. Ah, I see. My mother, God, one of each. Tap, tap, tap on my desk mat. Not my desk mat, my nail mat, because my desk mat, I have the one of Zato from Guilty Gear. I have that one, because I love Guilty Gear, contrary to popular belief. You probably think my favorite kind of game is card games, but it's not. It's fighting games. But I haven't played any on my channel. My sister, older sibling, has a decade on me. Ah, I see. I'm not going to state me and my brother's age difference, but I am older, and by a bit. Growing up, did you know if any of your brother friends had a crush on you, while my sister friend had a crush on me growing up? I don't think so. I know at one point my brother had a friend that would like actively try to annoy me, but that's not like a sign of love or anything. That's just a sign of being an annoying kid. So I don't think I know about anything like that. We have siblings, I see. Only one sibling. At least biologically. I still cannot wait for a fighting game stream. I can't wait either. I can't wait for you guys to make fun of me for how bad I am. Because you know how I'm bad at Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm probably even worse at fighting games. Especially since I haven't played in a good while now. I mean, never mind. I'm probably worse at Yu-Gi-Oh, but still not very good. But being good doesn't matter as long as you have fun, right? It's about the journey, too. It's about becoming good through time, right? You think with all my practice throughout the years I would have become good already, but no, that's not the case. If that kid was a teen at the time, it could have been a crush. I think the kid was in like middle school or something. I don't know. No big deal to me. I don't care. Not exactly a good idea to get your, interests attention, I guess. So not a big fan of being bothered. Viewer fights with Essie? Yeah, you guys get to beat me up. All my cousins have siblings, but in our family, I'm the only person who is single with no siblings. Oh, I see. I'm not sure about the rest of my family. My family's not super big. There's like my mother and me and my brother, I guess. There's the people that we gotta go see next week, and like a grandmother somewhere. A grandmother somewhere. A grandmother who I know doesn't like me because I think I told this to you guys before, but one day I was in my room and my father and my grandmother, they were speaking on speakerphone and they're communicating to each other. And they're like, yeah, Esila's brother and Esila. Esila's brother is my favorite because they like to go do the things that we like to do. And like, I they offered to like go do things with me, but it wasn't like things that like a younger person be interested in. It's kind of like they go to a place and sit around and talk about job that I wouldn't understand. And so I declined because I could use that time to do other things, right? I was busy at the time. I was a student. I had things to do. There's homework I could do. There was hobbies I could participate in because the only free time I would get would be like mainly the weekends, right? So I declined, and my brother would never decline. And so that's like in their conversation, they're like, "Yeah, Asila's brother. They always go out to do stuff with us. They're my favorite." So yeah, I know that I'm not exactly my grandmother's favorite sibling. Let me see. Oh, Jonah, welcome back. How are you? Look at me on you stream more than an hour. Yeah, I stream more than an hour. I have a quota to reach, and I don't have a whole lot of time to stream this month, unfortunately, because again, I do have to step away from streaming for a little over a week, unfortunately, because I have business to take care of elsewhere. Let's see. Does your brother know that he's the favorite child? Yes, we've discussed this before. And they don't take like offense to it. They're like, dang, that's like really messed up. Why is it me? Why is it not you? Why is it me? For what reason do they have? We've discussed this quite a few times. That made me legit angry the first time I heard you tell the story. But it doesn't make me angry. I expect to not be the favorite. I don't really have a whole lot going on for me. But it's just kind of how it is. And Fireman, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by and thank you for liking. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi. Are you a real fireman or do you think they're cool? So once when I was a lot younger, I got to visit a fire station and they let me have a breakfast with them. Me and a few other kids were selected to go there, but they let us have breakfast with them and they made pancakes and they showed us like a tour of the station. It was really cool. They showed us the fire truck too. It's a really fun experience as a child. Welcome back. Oh yeah, welcome back. Welcome back, I guess. Hello? Yes. Hello, Jota. Hello, Jota. How are you this fine morning? Actually, isn't it like afternoon for you? You're a few hours after me. What's it? Like late morning, early afternoon, something like that? 9:53. Yeah, you're a little further away from me. But it's still morning for you, so good morning. How is everybody's morning, really? How's everyone's morning? How's everyone's evening? How's everyone's afternoon? Future? Well, technically, you're kind of in the future because I'm 2 hours behind you. For me, it's 7:53. So you're kind of in the future. You're kind of in the future. We're both in the present together, but according to your time, you've experienced something that I've yet to experience. You should sleep about 8 hours, so I went to bed. Oh, thank you for the heart, Fireman. I appreciate that. I'm 12 hours away from you, Essie. Oh, yeah, you are. That's really hard. I appreciate you being here at my difficult hours, probably. What was I saying? Last night I went to bed like a tiny bit later than 9. My morning's pretty good. I've had a burger and fries, coffee, and some orange flavored drink. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I think for breakfast I'm gonna have fruit. I'm gonna see if I can make a smoothie, but also there's fruit. And I'm very lucky my family lets me eat their fruit. Because when I got fruit for myself, I only got bananas. Now the bananas are gone. I'm gonna see if I can have the fruit. Because last time there was apples. My mother said I was allowed to have the apples. So we'll see this time if I'm allowed to have the fruit too. if not, there's always bread and peanut butter. Bread and peanut butter never fails me. Also, I think there's almonds, but here's where it gets tricky. The almonds, you'll never believe what flavor they are. They're wasabi flavored. We keep talking about how much I don't like wasabi, and I'll never want to eat them again. The only almonds we have are wasabi flavored. What's the nose? Huh? What do you mean? Wasabi? Yeah, they're wasabi flavored. Let's see. Have you ever thought about going to a local Yu-Gi-Oh tournament with your Traptrix deck? You can take notes on the games you have and then talk about it on stream. I think that'd be fun, but now there's no local place for me to go to. Where I lived right before this, there was a 2-hour walk away was a card shop, and they'd play Yu-Gi-Oh every Sunday, but they'd play Yu-Gi-Oh in the evenings. So I would have to walk there for 2 hours, get there in the evening, play for a few hours, and that's if anyone wants to sit at my table, I guess. And then walk home again 2 hours at night because they start at evening. And I'm not super fond of walking at night, especially when part of the way there's no sidewalk. So I never went to play Yu-Gi-Oh there. And I considered visiting it like sometime during the day just to like pay it a look, because I probably wouldn't be buying anything, but it's still fun to look, right? A Yogi is fun. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is very fun. That's the thing. Yeah, apparently they're in my family's pantry right now. But yeah, there's almonds, but they're wasabi flavored. Probably won't be eating that. Well, they're not mine in the first place. I'm sure I could ask, because my family like isn't opposed to like me sharing their food like at all. Like they let me eat their food. I let them eat mine. They're pretty nice about it. But I don't think I want to eat those. That what, Joda? What's the rest of the sentence? Okay, I think we're ready for the clear coat. It's still a little sticky, but we can wait for it to dry just fine with the clear coat. Just up just a tiny bit. Let's open it. It's so tight. No, and I can't grip my hand around it properly because I don't want to mess up my nails. Esila? What, Joda? Why are you saying my name? Joda! How does it feel when I say your name, huh? For what reason are you doing that? It's so tight, I can't open it. I'll see if I can put my sleeve around it. Maybe that'll help. No, it makes it slipperier. Well, maybe I'll use the different part of my sleeve. No, it doesn't work. I don't want to have to use my teeth on this. It's worse when my mother calls me that. Well, thank goodness I'm not your mother, Joda. No offense to like your mom, like good job to her, but I would not want to parent you. That might just be because I know you, but man, taking care of you is already hard enough in my streams. I couldn't imagine doing it 24/7. Oh yeah, that sucks. In that sort of situation, I'd recommend spending 8 hours a day on the card shop until you make enough friends that someone will be willing to be your chauffeur for the tournaments. That'd be nice. It'd be nice if I could make friends. Hugging and cuddling? Is that what your mom does? That's nice. That's really nice. I think the last time I hugged my mom was this year, but I'm not a big fan of being hugged personally. She'll tell me like, oh yeah, give me a hug right now. And I'll let her have a hug so that she isn't upset with me. But I don't really like getting touched by my family. Like hugs from my friends and stuff is fine, but I don't know why I don't like getting touched by my family. So you stream at 5 p.m. in my area, but we're at Philippines. Then you start at 9 p.m. Oh, finally! The thing is open. The polish is open. Wonderful. Okay, let's get a top coat on this. Let's start with the pinky. It's so nice and clear and shiny. It looks and feels so good. It smells good too. Okay, autism? Autism? What's this referring to? What is it referring to? What did I do? I have family party? Oh, that's nice. I don't like when my family has parties personally, at least when I'm there, because I don't like when it's noisy. I don't like when it's noisy. I like peace and quiet. My family, I don't think they've held any parties during my stay living here, but someone did have a friend over yesterday, and it was quite noisy. I think I got a feel why you don't like being hugged by your family specifically, but I think I'd be stepping over your boundaries if I said it. It's okay. You guys can make plenty of guesses, but we can always keep those to ourselves. I have family party. Oh wow, yeah, wow. My guess for that was autism. Honestly, that'd probably be my guess too. But again, I've never been to a doctor about it, and I can't exactly afford that right now, anyways. So we can't confirm or deny that. Cannot confirm any of the things that I do as any sort of mental illness thing because they didn't tell me I got anything. I've been to the doctors a long time ago because in school, right? During middle school. That's when I started actively sleeping in class. I slept a few times during elementary school. They just let me sleep. But during, through elementary, no, not elementary, through middle school to high school, I started, just sleeping through my classes instead of doing my classes. I have no clue how I graduated. I don't think I remember doing any of my work. But they took me to a doctor, and then they took me to a therapist, or a psychologist or something. They're like, "Yeah, I don't think you have anything. I think you're just weird." And then I played Uno with my therapist psychologist, and then I never went back. Let's see. You can turn it into content by taking one of those autism quizzes online and getting a high score. Yeah, I can do the autism quiz. I can do the the RADS R, I think it is. I can do the one for ADHD, ADD, that kind of stuff. I can do the dyslexia one. I'll take a colorblind one with you guys again. We might as well make a whole free doctor session. I will have to disclaim during the stream that online quizzes don't qualify as diagnosis, but I thought about doing that as a stream at some point. Oh wow, Esila, why are you yelling my name, Joda? How would you feel if I yelled your name? Would you feel in trouble? Would you be sad? Think about how you're making me feel. You're making me feel frightened right now. I don't like when people yell at me. It makes me cry. It makes me sad. Okay, let's get the thumb. Painting the thumb is just the most satisfying. I love painting the thumb. May as well thrown in the test to see if you're racist and sexist too. Oh no. Okay. Did I skip over my pointer? I think I did. Oops. I was that excited to paint my thumb. Painting the pointer is also pretty satisfying. It's not as satisfying as the thumb, but it's still pretty nice. I'll give you a nickname instead. Okay, what's my nickname, Joda? What's my nickname? I'll give you a nickname too. Just tell me mine first, and I'll assign you one. I also skipped over. You also skip over my chat. Oh no! Okay, wifey. Don't say it then. I don't want to upset you in any way. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I appreciate it. And thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. But Joda, I'm on the edge of my seat. What's my nickname? What is it? I'd rather the normal things that are usually my name, but I don't know. I want to see what you come up with, Joda. What would you name me? Okay. Top coat applied. So the top coat's really smooth, really thick, nice and clear. I think we're only going to need one layer of this. What did I do to my pointer? Okay, repaint the pointer real quick. Is Elma sheep? Why Elma sheep? What's the explanation, Joda? What's the explanation? Okay, there we go. Smooth it over a little bit. We'll call you mommy again, won't he? I hope not. Your Elma sheep? What about my Elma sheep? Wrong your. Wrong your. I thought I taught you this yesterday. Okay, so what's an Elma? I know I'm a sheep, but what's an Elma? Define Elma. will or desire or helmet or protection. Okay, well, your name is Helmet Joda. Your nickname is Helmet Joda. Okay, I'm gonna close this bottle. Not fully, because I'd struggled opening it, but close that bottle of polish. Wait for this to dry. And I'll be a lot more careful with this, because now that it's top coat, I don't want to mess it up to make the texture weird. So we're just gonna wait till this is fully dry and then move on to our other hand with our... You defined the words? Yeah, I did. I had to look it up, because I don't know what Elma is. What if you're calling me like a slur or something? Then I'd have to mute you. Yeah, sorry. No secrets here. You need to be open. You can't not accidentally, you can't secretly call me something bad. You're kind? You are kind? Haha. Well, nicely done correcting yourself on the you are. I appreciate that. I see you're learning. You are learning. You apostrophe R-E learning. Nicely done, Joda. I'm actually quite impressed with you. You're still doing pretty good today, Joda. Like, there's a reason I don't just permanently ban you from my streams, right? I say this all the time. It's because I have hope in you. It's because I know that you can learn. I know you're probably a kid and you're just still learning things. And that's why I don't ban you. It's because you're learning. Youth, yeah, exactly. You're the youth. And it's paying off. It's paying off. You're so much more tolerable now. You're following my stream rules so much better. I'm teaching you how to spell. Not spelling, but like grammar and stuff, right? You're learning. You're Elma Sheep, Helmet Joda. Helmet Joda. Okay, let me take a sip of my water. You're a great teacher. Oh, look at you. You're using the right R. Yes. Well, you're a great student, Joda. Thank you for the energy drink, Boogle. Thank you. You can learn too? Yeah, I can learn too. I have a lot of things to learn because nobody's perfect and there's always more learning to be done, right? And I'm far from perfection. Learn my skill? Yeah, learn your skills, Joda. You got this. Learn those skills. I believe in you. Now, I don't know what skills you're referring to, but whatever you're learning at the moment, best of luck to you. Snipping's quite nice. Is Esila's faith in teaching going to be restored by Joda of all people? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because one case can't speak for the entire population, unfortunately. Because everyone is a unique individual and is very different. Now, I don't think it would be a good thing if everyone was Joda. I think it'd be a good idea for everyone to maintain individuality. But it's good that he is learning. Cute thinking noises. If that have been wholesome, probably. Become me? I don't want to be you, Joda. I want to be me. I'm not the biggest fan of me, but I still don't want to be you. I'd rather be me. Ouch. I don't mean it in like an offensive way, but, you know, again, even if I don't like me, that's like, who doesn't love a good old, like, improvement, right? Who doesn't like starting from, like, a bad point and working up to, like, a good thing, right? Like, in The Sims, you start out with no money, and your sim is talentless, has no job, their house is ugly, they only have, they had one bed, one bath, studio, actually, 2 walls, and you work up to, like, a big mansion, right? Yeah, that kind of stuff is satisfying. I just need to play The Sims in real life. I'd rather be me, because I'm sure that I'll get to a point where I'll be satisfied eventually, right? As long as I keep working. We have a party? What kind of party? What are you celebrating, Joda? Because you did say earlier that your family is having a party, but what are you guys celebrating? Is there a birthday family meeting? I see. Kind of similar to what I guess my family is doing. It's not necessarily a party, but like we kind of are meeting for important things, I guess. I don't know, wholesome. Oof, that's harsh. Wait, what is? Okay, Nexus is once again posting the like character reveal things with the characters, like not all characters, the like VTubers standing there. They just posted the hamster girl. She's so cute. She's so cute. I love her slippers and her nice fluffy socks. I want some too. And the thigh ribbon. So cute. And the big comfy sweater. And the ribbons on the sweater, too. Ah, she's so well dressed. She's so cute. I'm taking off my clothes now? Don't tell me that, Joda. That's really weird. Even if you're not doing it for anything weird, still saying that's kind of odd. That's a little strange, Joda. Again, not that you're taking off your clothing. That's a very normal thing that you can do for a multitude of functions, like taking a shower, bath, just changing clothing in general. But don't tell people that you're taking off your clothes. They're going to perceive that kind of weirdly. And especially don't say that online when everyone knows you're a kid. Be safe. Be careful. Okay, so Nexas just posted that. I'm going to like and retweet it so you guys can see it too if you don't also follow the Nexas account. She's so cute. She's super cute. Esila's family is convening to decide the result of the next election as they're the Illuminati. What? No, they're not. Esila, Joda. What is going on here? I was gone for like a second. I'm telling Joda how dangerous it is for him to not watch his words online. I'm telling him that what he's doing is very dangerous. Esila for POUTUS 2024. Guys, I would not make a good president. I would not make a good leader. Oh? My eyes are blurry for a second. I thought that said a different word, and I was really scared. I was like, why are you saying that? What's the context? But I'm glad you're just saying oh, though. Okay, more water, please. Ah! My nail clippers. I didn't put them in the... Why didn't I put them in the case? I knocked them off my desk. My nail clippers in my file, no. And Namikaze, ow, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. I guess that works. How have you been, Namikaze, ow? Be careful with your things. It's okay. It's fine. Don't be mad. What'd you do, Joda? Don't be mad about what? What did you do? What are you in trouble for right now? What'd you get yourself into? Let me pick up the things. I'm not going to get up. I'm going to lean down. Okay, I got my file. Speaking of hamsters, I saw a video where a man got arrested for breaking into a pet store and then pulling stolen animals out of his pants. Oh no. If I was to ever conduct a robbery, I'd want it to be a pet store too. I'd never rob anybody though, or any business or anything like that. But I think pet store would be a good option. Ah! Sorry, that was my nail clippers. I dropped them on my water bottle. Madi Polka, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? I'm making stuff up. You're making stuff up? Okay. Just be careful. It sounds like Florida. Pretty good. Freezing like the final circle of Dante's Inferno. But good still. Oh, I'm really cold too. I'm super chilly. Best of luck to you though, warming up. And cool Gengar grabbing you back again. I'm back. Yeah, welcome. And Moon Fairlight, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. It's great having you here. There's so much purple in my profile pictures in the chat. There's so much purple. I love the color purple. It's my favorite. I ate so much, lol. Well, I hope that your stomach doesn't hurt then. And let me cuss it out. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that as well. And make the sounds more often. It's almost like a sheep bell. Maybe. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, Nami Cause It Out. It helps me out a lot. Because every day on AniLive, they're giving away free coins, right? And even if you don't pay for the coins, if you give them to a streamer, not just me, any streamer, it'll turn into real money. So not just me, you're supporting everyone by giving those gifts. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the pen lights as well. Thank you. Again, it helps me out a lot. Moon Fairlight, thank you for liking. And Joda, thank you for liking as well. Hi, Gengar. Let's see. Ohio, actually? Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll have to visit the state of Ohio so I can look at their pet stores. I think that'd be nice. I don't really have a reason to go to Ohio besides that, but I can visit the pet store in any state, really. I don't know that much about USA states, TBH, but then again, most Americans don't know anything about European countries either. I'm an American and I don't even know, all the states. Helping the fence fund? I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, did they just post another character reveal? Let me go to the Nexus thing. They quote retweeted one of them, but they didn't add the, photo under the thing, so I can't. They didn't add the photo, like the standing model photo. She'd need a lot of fences to jump? Yeah, you do. Right now I have 0 fences. What's fence fund? Oh yeah, the fund for the fences. But yeah, I'm an American and I don't even know all the states. Like, I could probably tell you all the ones I know right now. I'm not going to be able to get all 50. There's Louisiana, there's Texas, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Alaska, Hawaii, Florida, Georgia, Ohio, Utah, Iowa, Oregon? Washington? Is Washington a state? Or is it a city, actually? I think Washington was at 10 states. There's North Dakota? There's Kansas and Arkansas. Washington is both? Oh, I see. Okay, Germany, for example, is a federal country, just like you guys, but Hungary, where I live, is unitary. I see. Mm-hmm. I'm American for real. The only state I know is North Carolina. Oh yeah, there's North Carolina and South Carolina. Thank you for the hint. It's 12 degrees Celsius here, which is cold as frick for a tropical country. 12 Celsius. Oh boy. See? The space alarm was stuck because my mat was in it. C to F. 12. My guess for 12 is that it's going to be like 50 degrees. Yeah, 53.6 degrees. That is really cold. That's super chilly. I hope they'll be alright. Please stay warm. Very cold? Yeah, very. Kamikaze, that's lucky for you. Here it's 48 Celsius. Yeah, it's like 120 degrees Fahrenheit for them. That's super warm. I think that's all the states I know, though. I don't remember the rest of them off the top of my head. And being honest, I don't really care either. I don't really care. It doesn't matter that much to me. It's almost half the water's boiling point. Wow, poor Boogle. Yeah, it's really hot. Yeah, they posted the reveal for Terran, but they didn't add the photo. I don't want to retweet it yet, just in case it's like a mistake, but I feel bad not retweeting it. I guess I'll just retweet it, and if it gets deleted, it gets deleted. Now they also revealed a Vera. I like orange is my second favorite color, tied with pink. I like the orange and white and black. It looks very nice. Okay. Alma Sheep, could you search up OC, like original character? I don't know what that means. Let's see. Bro, we've had 48 degrees Celsius, under 10 Fahrenheit, I think. Here, too. It's friggin' sucks, too. I prefer the warmer weather over the colder weather. Cool, Gengar, I'm poor. As a Filipino here, I stay at home all the time. Okay. So, retweeted those. Did I retweet the Vera one? Why is it not showing up on my timeline? Where'd it go? Where is Nexas Live? Did I not retweet it? I did. It's not showing up, though. Okay, it's showing up on my profile, and that's what matters, I guess. I don't normally go out all the time due to the heat. I see. I go out more because I actually really like the warm weather, and it's summer here, and it's nice and warm outside. But where I live right now isn't very walkable. It's actually quite dangerous to walk here, so I'm gonna have to not do that. I farted? Why are you telling me that, Joda? Why does that matter? Okay. geoguessr.com/VGP3003. It's actually a game for picking out the US state geography. Oh, I'd be terrible at that. This. Okay, I sharded? Well, Joda, why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me? Why do I need to know that? Warmer weather stops being enjoyable at 28 Celsius for me personally. I see. What's 28? I'm going to say that's like 80? 28. Yeah, 82.4. I'm kind of good at guessing Celsius to Fahrenheit. Dang, I'm kind of a professional at this. Might as well just move away from the United States now. I'm already a pro. I'm making things up, Elma Sheep? Okay, well, Joda, or helmet Joda. You gotta be careful. And from South America, the Philippines are the lost cousins. I want a yap? Well then talk about something that makes sense, instead of telling everyone that you sharded. Oh, Nexas made another post! Nice. So they posted Manon, the one with the glasses. I think she's cute. But again, I'm biased towards people with glasses. I'm quite fond of the way glasses look. Like, if I'm starting like a new series or something and like a character that has glasses, they have a head start over all the other characters because I automatically like the way glasses look on people. I think Manon is very cute. Namikaze, oh, I see. Since I'm Filipino, but I speak English most of the time, which makes me like an American guy. Ah, I see. And Virtual Fantasies, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. It's great having you here. I'm assuming you mean that is a fart emoji. But I see. When is this going to be dry? My pinky feels drier, but I want to be safe, so we're gonna wait a little longer. What's Joda talking about? I have no clue. That's why whenever I travel back to Philippines, people have a hard time trying to communicate with me. I see it. I mean, there's a lot of Spanish in Tagalog, so we empathize in that aspect too. Not because that's nice. I can't exactly make commentary on this situation. I only speak English. I don't know any other languages. I've picked up on Japanese and used to study it a little more. Oh, there's Terrans. There we go. Repost. There we go. But I'm nowhere near fluent and it's not super usable. I was able to survive the Japanese airport when I was there for layover that one time for 16 hours. And that's good enough for me. I didn't die and that's good enough for me. I just want to learn to speak Japanese. It's hard. Kanji is hard. Okay. Is that the final one now that Terran is done? Did they delete the old Terran one? They didn't. I'm gonna unretweet that. I'll unretweet it. Because now we have the proper and not incorrect one. I speak 4 languages, but Japanese is a bit too much for me. Yeah, it's difficult. Esila, Joda. Joda. What's wrong, Joda? Do you have a problem here? Joda? Yeah, Joda. The language I tackle are mostly English, Tagalog, bit of British accent. I see. English and then British English. So when you speak English, do you spell it the like British way or do you spell it the American way? Watashi wa hitsuji desu? Yeah, exactly. That is a fact. At least for me. Arabic, French, and a bit of Indian accent. I know it's a lot. British way? Yeah, British. I'm not good at replicating accents, but I can do the like basic bottle of water. I'm not gonna speak in a British accent though. You're not even gonna pay me to do that. You will not pay me to speak in any manner other than this one. Normally the American way. I see. I'm bad at speaking the British accent. Yeah, I'm not very good at that either. Cool Gengar, nice. We're making a cultural meal, so we'll be adding lots of veggies and stuff. What do you want to add to it? Oh, if we're talking about veggies, I think I'd want broccoli. I haven't had broccoli in a while. I really like broccoli. Let's see. In my case, in order of fluency, Spanish, English, Portuguese, and Italian. Oh, nice. Yeah, the bottle of water. Bottle of water. Is Elma sheep? Helmet Joda. Helmet Joda. Because when I was younger, like, my teachers, like, they told me, like, we were learning words, right? You're learning words because we were in school. And they were like, yeah, you spell color this way, but you can also spell it this way. But they never explained that you only spell it that way if you're, like, British. So I used to spell color with a U. I used to spell favorite with a U. I used to spell it all the British way. But then I realized, like, oh, that's how British people spell it. So I I reverted, not reverted. I switched to the English way. The Fun and Games Fest on Steam starts next month, so that would be a good time to pick up some Steam games. It would be. Helmet Joda has a helmet because he's special needs. Please add Andanstad. Color, yeah. Esila could spell it Brist. Yeah, Brist. Like Brist tea. Yummy. But yeah, I used to spell everything the British way. Really, broccoli is great. Yeah, I love broccoli. British, yeah, British. Cool Gengar, I hate to say this, but I hate broccoli when it cook or hot. I'm sorry. I love broccoli, especially the stems. The stems are so refreshing and yummy, and nice and like crisp. I guess stiff. I like the broccoli stems. Still, I know JP songs for karaoke. Yeah, me too. Don't know what they're saying a lot of the time, but I do know my Japanese karaoke songs. Let's see. And thank you for liking, or welcome back, I guess. Not because of Al. Cool Gengar, I know, but it's my taste buds are different. Yeah, frick, crashed out, but it's fine. Yeah, that kind of stuff happens. Again, Android's still kind of new. They're still working out some of the problems. Again, when the app first came out on iOS, there was a lot of problems. It's been out for a while now, so they've had time to like fix those problems. But you gotta wait for them to fix the Android ones too. Again, Android's still new, they'll get to it with time, just like they did with iOS. XD, in Philippines, people love broccoli, but me, the only one who hates it. I see. I think, I don't know about other places, but where I live, at least, like, it's a common, like, stereotype, like, oh yeah, kids, everybody, especially children, they hate eating broccoli. But as far as I've seen, like, that's not true. Everyone's at least like neutral on broccoli. At least minus like a few people who are like, yeah, no, I don't actually like broccoli, but like it's really like heavily exaggerated, like how gross broccoli specifically is, but it's not gross at all. Yeah, movie stereotypes. I don't know if I've ever seen this in like a movie. I've just seen it like in general. I'm allergic to broccoli. It comes back up after a while, so I stopped trying. Yeah, no, it's probably for the better. Are there free to play fighting games on Steam you'd want to try? None particularly. But, like, I'll take what I can get. I love when things are free. I'll take what I can get. Let's see, Joda? Yeah, Joda. I just dozed off and took a nap right now during the stream, and when I woke up and heard your voice, I thought someone broke in or something. Oh no! That's so scary! I'm glad you're alright, Soul. Hopefully you rested well. I'm sorry to startle you. Let's talk with Esila. That's the whole point of AniLive streams. To talk to the streamer. No app has perfect launch. There's always stuff to work up. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. The whole point of AniLive streams is to talk to the streamer, Joda. So we're already doing that anyways. It'd be kind of weird if I didn't talk the whole time. Yeah, lol. Want to add on Discord? No. You guys do not get to be added to my Discord. Sorry. I will never. Okay, so do not ever give me your Discord. I will not add you. And do not ask me to add you on Discord. I will not add you either. Additionally, there will never be any official Esila Sheepyhead server. I will have no part in that. If there's ever an unofficial one, I will have no part in it. It will not be my responsibility. I will have nothing to do with it. Imagine just Essie staring at us menacingly. That'd be scary. I wasn't scared, I'm more confused, lol. My second thought was my roommate invited a friend. I see. I'm glad it wasn't scary then at least. Well, Esila, Elma Sheep, Helmet Joda. And Catalan, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Have you been? Welcome. Waiting for my hand to dry so I can move on to the other hand. I think it's dry enough though. They feel pretty smooth. Let me touch my thumb. Oh yeah, they're smooth enough. Oh hi, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get painting my next nails. My next hand. My last hand, because I only have 2 hands. Potato Cato absent today, huh? I saw Potato Cat earlier, but, people aren't obligated to attend the entire stream. They probably popped out at some point for one reason or another. That's fine. I would like for them to add a dark mode background to the default one. It is a bit startling tolerable. Yeah, I would also like a dark mode. The white is a little bright. I see. Essie, how many hours do you have left? I have about 30 minutes left. Yeah, it hurts my eyes. Yeah, it's really bright. Let's talk. We are talking. Startling, but yeah. I think I understand. Okay, let's do one layer of glitter on my, not my thumb, my pinky. Let's do my pinky. We'll move up to thumb, because thumb is the most satisfying. Nar. Sorry, mobile typing while freezing? No worries, that kind of stuff happens. Oh, Nux! Welcome in, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Have you been? Welcome. Please get on that business email then. I guess that's how you'd send out paid voice pack links. I wouldn't know how to do that. I've never made voice packs, but we'll see. Esila, Nox. Hello, hugs, Nox. I'd hug you too if I could, but again, my arm is kind of stuck here. It's really stiff. It kind of hurts. Have you mentioned before if you like donuts? I do like donuts, but I don't eat donuts often because my family doesn't get donuts often. I think they're tasty though. Hello, hugs. I'm a sheep has a Discord server? No, I don't, and I will never have a Discord server for you guys. Sorry. Nox, thank you for liking. Hello, strong. Strong. Well, I'm not very strong. Same here. We have stuck hands. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe one day we can talk to Mama and we'll get an upgrade. We could toggle them on and off. I think that'd be cute. My Elma is sheep, Joda. Yeah, I'm confused on that as well. Creative? Yeah, true. Creative. True. Let's see. Esila is contractually obligated to keep her arm in that position at all times while streaming. Yeah. They'll fire me if I put it down. Now, don't tell them because, again, they will fire me if I put down my arm. It's really important to, for attracting in the people, because people love when my arm is up, right? It's not as fun when my arm is down. But don't tell them again because they'll fire me. But sometimes when I'm making thumbnails, I put my arms down. So I can put them in a different position. Don't tell them no. It's Nox. Gengar, my dis is hello said that. Don't say your Discord in my chat. Don't put your Discord in my chat. I do hope so too. Hi. Yeah, I noticed you put your hands down. Yeah. I put them down sometimes. But I can't put them down during my streams. Okay, another layer of glitter done. Well, got it. And Lil Sheba, welcome in. How are you? It's great having you here. How have you been? I'd love to stream on AniLive, but my model has non-monetary policy, so rip. Oh, no, I see. Gotcha. Maybe in the future. Okay, let's go on to my pointer. I think I did the middle one last time. I forgot. Let's paint my pointer finger, though. Nice and smooth, nice and shiny, nice and glittery. I love when my nails are glittery. Owie? Well, their name is Ow. Okay, next. Joda, please be careful with the typing, especially the privacy. Just saying, well, yeah. Don't say your age. Don't say, like, your real name or anything. Don't say, like, where you live. Don't give out, like, your Discord information. Especially if you're a kid. Like, kids shouldn't be on Discord. That's, like, the most dangerous place for them to be. Charlie Q, welcome back. How are you? Like, don't say your, like, socials. Nothing like that. That's dangerous. Okay, my thumb. This is the best part to paint. It's my favorite. It's the most satisfying. No, my thumb is glittery. Yay! Now we just wait for this to dry, and then I'll add a top coat. Just like don't tell your overall personality. Yeah, something like that. How do you know my real name, not Joda? Well, I don't know. I kind of just assumed because most people don't use their real names online. Lol. I think mentioning time zone is ambiguous enough, though. Yeah, time zone is fine. Just don't say, like, yeah, I live on this street, in this state, at this zip code, in this house, in this apartment building, and you can reach it by going left, right, up the stairs, and then right once more. Like, don't tell people anything that'll give away where you live, you know? Okay, once you have voice packs, I'll turn into that shut up and take my money meme IRL. Seriously, I see your voice is the best thing there is. That's so nice of you. Maybe one day. Now, certainly not right now, considering my mic situation, but maybe one day. Like me, cool Gengar, use a real name. Wait, your name is Gengar? That's crazy. Okay. Also, rules display before chatting, like other platforms, would be useful for AniLive. Definitely, for sure. Gengar, I used my real name back before I switched to Google, which is similar to Google, yeah. My real name is Cool Real. Oh, nice. That's super cool, actually. Literally. Most people don't use their real names online. I don't think that's true anymore. see tons of people with their real names and pictures on their social media accounts. I feel like that's stuff like Facebook, obviously, like Instagram, like that makes sense. I guess kind of more Twitter now too, I guess, but that's still dangerous. At least if you're a kid. It's still dangerous for adults too, because bad stuff can still happen to adults, but kids shouldn't be online in the first place. Kids shouldn't have the level of access they have to online in the first place. At least, like, at the moment. Real? So I'd say if kids have to be online, at least have them use their fake names. And Blank, welcome in. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Hey, Esila, Blank, welcome. To be blunt, don't type your personal info anywhere in public just for attention. Yeah, definitely. For sure. Okay. I want to go back to my email because all my stuff is at the same facility in this state. They're just shipped by like 3 different sets of like companies, right? One's coming from TCG Player, one's coming from Amazon, one's coming from eBay, right? I think they're all getting shipped by the same like shipment company. They're all at the same facility at the moment, so maybe they'll all come together. There are a lot of weird people out there. Yeah, definitely. You made me mad, so I'm going to call your employer. Tell him about those spicy tweets you made 10 years ago. Yeah, don't connect yourself online to your real life stuff. A lot? Yeah, there's a lot of weird people. My nose is so itchy and it's also runny. I feel like I have to sneeze too. I'll have to remember to mute this time. Okay, let's go to Amazon. Click my email. Let's go to the View Manage Order button. Are there any updates? There better be. Arriving Wednesday. Please get here faster. I don't want the next time for me to stream on YouTube be Thursday. Please get here soon. See all updates. Yep, still hasn't moved from the carrying facility. Let's go back to my email. I hope she forgets the mute again. I hope not. I want to not be unmuted. I want to be muted. I don't want you guys to hear. Let's do TCG Player next. Let's go. Oops, wrong email. Sent me a few. Mute shard. Okay, I'll be clear with you. When I mute, it doesn't mean I'm sharding. It means I'm sneezing. Sorry. Okay. There it is. There's the tracking email. Track this order. It's sharding. That's what Joda said. That also means not all people are chatting in a stream. Yeah. Not everyone chats in a stream, and that's fine. No one's under any obligation to. No one is forced to chat. Now, the nature of the app kind of like makes it feel like you're forced to chat because it announces when you arrive and like when you like and all of that. And streamers usually are like, oh, hey, name, welcome in, how are you? But again, if you're not comfortable talking, please refrain. Make sure you're comfortable. So that's the end of my PSA. Sorry, no worries. Esila tired of being in the playlist. I don't want to be in the playlist. I don't want to be there. I'm of course understanding of current situation beyond your control, but once you're able, I'm begging you to do voice packs SE. We'll see, because like there's stuff that would need to be sorted out. I can't just run it fully by myself because Nexas is gonna have to take a cut. We're gonna have to see if there's anyone we need to rely on to like help produce it. We'll need to see if like writing, that kind of thing. It's definitely something I'd have to work with, like with Nexus. Make sure everything goes exactly the way they want it to. I said, look up One Piece TCG on TCG Player. It's always out of stock. I don't think I want to. I don't really care about One Piece. But I guess that means it's popular. I definitely heard about the One Piece TCG, but I never got into it personally, again, because I don't really like One Piece. I never got into One Piece because it's too long and my attention span is garbage. Has there ever been an Esila plushie? No, but maybe one day. Like for every filler cards all gone. Dang. I come to talk? Well, we're talking, Joda. Esila doing a listener gets home from work late voice pack would be peak. I'll take a screenshot of that then. I'll write that down in like a note that I'll make on my phone, like different kinds of voice packs you guys want. And too long? Yeah, One Piece is too long. With her as your wife, of course. Well, I'm already your wife. Of course I'd be your wife in that situation. Of course. Let's see. How many episodes? It's like 1,000. I hate the scalping culture in TCGs. Yeah, definitely. I want an Esila plushie to take her with me to work and feed her apple pie. Lol. I want apple pie. That sounds yummy. I want some apple pie. I should find the time to like bake something sometime. Because we have to bake cookies. We're gonna bake double chocolate chip cookies with you. But I want to make like a pie or something. I think I actually made a apple pie. Because I made a few pies in my lifetime. I think the last pie I made was apple pie. And it was sometime after Thanksgiving, before Christmas, I think. Unrelated to the holidays. I just wanted to make an apple pie and I had the materials. I was like, oh, why not? I can give some to my family. They'd like that. Okay. The Van Gogh Pikachu promo debacle was so disappointing. I know I really say this every other stream, but I really, really love your voice. I don't think I can say it enough times still. I really appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. My brain's a little stubborn accepting compliments, so it's probably for the better that you repeat it. Is cheesecake a pie? I wouldn't consider cheesecake a pie, even though it's kind of really similar to a pie. I'd probably prefer cheesecake over a pie. But I prefer normal. No, what am I talking about? I mean, brothers, stop reading my funny cardboard like stocks, please. Yeah, please. The last words, try to guess. Last words of what? Last word is bye? Goodbye? She has pie brain? No, I don't. My brain's made out of brain. It's made out of like normal brain meat. And Yoku, welcome back. How are you? Remember the access code doesn't exist meme? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. There's a lot of things I don't know about because I'm not super knowledgeable on this. Good for you. Okay, good. Good. Hello, welcome in, Yoku. This is 1N3 to 07. Oh, that's like love upside down, right? Well, look it upside down. Yeah, I just realized that. I just realized. What was I looking for? Oh, okay. I already did my TCG player. It's still in the same place. Let's look at the eBay one. Let's look at our temporal forces. Where's the tracking button? I think I clicked on the wrong email. It's cream cheese, eggs, sugar, bacon, new pie crust that disqualifies it from being a pie. Does it need a top crust to be a pie by your standards? For it to be a pie, I guess it just needs to be, I don't know, labeled as a pie. Like a pot pie is a pie. Like smaller, like hand pie things are pies. Pie is pie. Like apple pie has pie in the name, it's pie. Cheesecake has cake in the name, it's cake. Okay, delivery update. There it is. Esila can read green cards. Huh? It just says, I love you. Sorry for the confusion. Oh, it's okay. That's fine. Sugotalker was so rare that he's just started denying its existence. That sounds so scary. Surely it's easier to find one nowadays, though, right? So I still don't have one for my real life deck. I realized, I think it was yesterday or the day before, because we bought a case of 2021, excuse me. We bought a case of 2021 Tin of Ancient Battles. And we selected that specifically because that's Karashi, and that just makes sense, right? But also, there's Parallel Exceed, and I need that for my deck too. I love Parallel Exceed. I need some of those. So if we get lucky, hopefully we'll get Parallel Exceed and more than one of them. Access Code Talker was so rare. God, I'm sorry, my bad. A single Access Code Talker was 120 USD at least. Suddenly I can't say Access Code Talker. It's a tongue twister. I see the Tism runs strong among us Sheepyheads too. What is that referring to? What does Sheepyheads do? Okay, it's still shipped. If I look at the track package button, it's still at the same facility. Makes sense. I only checked like an hour ago. Hopefully it moves. I want my stuff soon. Access Code Talker is like $5 on TCG Player now, apparently. Oh, nice. It's probably more satisfying to like pull one, but what's the most recent pack that I could get an Access Code Talker from? I'd rather do it the gambling way. There's apparently a difference between a cream cheese pie and cheesecake. Cheesecake has eggs and needs to be baked and also does not contain yeast. Yeah, because it doesn't need to rise, right? It kind of more sets, I guess. Esila, you know kids have bad feeling about broccoli, so I'm pretty sure I won't be adding that, lol. Well, I thought that was a stereotype. Do you really not like broccoli? that's like valid enough, I guess, because everyone has different taste buds, but broccoli is really yummy. Is it referring to the pie discussion? Oh, I see. It was an ultra rare at the time and didn't have a reprint. Oh, I see. I see. Makes sense. Okay, so we have 15 minutes left. This like polish still needs to dry. If I don't finish this on stream, it shouldn't take too long. Like I'll probably be able to like do it in the background of something else that I need to do. Like what happened to the bonfire. Well, I still don't like broccoli as an adult. I love broccoli. I've never disliked broccoli. I love broccoli. I don't like broccoli in an adult. Sorry, my bad. Only 15 minutes left. Yeah, 15 minutes, then I'm gonna go make breakfast and get started with the rest of my day. It was a 3 set of 100 USD cards. Oh, wow. That's rough. $33 a card is kind of rough. I guess it makes sense. A lot of times I look at like some of my better Pokemon cards and I'm like, yeah, ungraded $33 around that range. Yeah, that's pretty all right. But when you actually need to buy those cards for something and like when you don't collect them just because they're cool and you actually need them, that's like super rough. Esila, eat well? Thank you. I will either maybe have a smoothie, maybe I'll have some fruit, maybe I'll have bread and peanut butter. We'll see. I'll be going to Gotcha, Joda. Enjoy your family party. It's 300 USD for 3 cards, and that's barely 10% of the deck. Yeah, that's terrible. Good day, Joda. Have a good one. Gengar, you know what? I'll try some broccoli, I guess. I don't know if I'll like it or not. It just tastes like water. All plants just taste like water. Not all plants, but like most vegetables just taste watery. Like it's not that bad. You could try seasoning it. I know like parents add like melted cheese to the top to entice the kids to like make them eat them, I guess. Like you can add cheese. Like you don't have to eat them plain. You can add something. You could salt them, like add pepper, maybe some like garlic powder or something. I don't know. You don't have to eat them plain. You can have them steamed. You can have them baked. You can eat them raw, I guess, which wouldn't be ideal, but that's an option. Bye, Joda. Have a nice day. Yeah, have a good one. And that's what I'm collecting. Why I'm collecting Pokemon now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Mom makes a good broccoli dish. Oh, nice. I can just collect the little Pokemon without taking any loans. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, let me see. I think not liking broccoli is mostly genetic. Is taste buds genetic? And Sai, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Like some people love coriander and others can't stand it because it tastes like soap to them. Oh, like a different plant that's not coriander. I forgot what it's called. It's not. It's cilantro. It's like cilantro. I see. Now broccoli has a decent amount of bitter element, and they put much stronger if you overcook it. I guess I've just never overcooked my broccoli. Dang. I guess I'm kind of good at cooking broccoli. Wow. Who would have thought? Okay, the version of Access Code Talker from Yu-Gi-Oh! 25th Anniversary Rarity Collection 2 is 95 cents on TCG Player right now, apparently. That's actually really good. I wouldn't be opposed to making that purchase. I mean, I guess I would be opposed because it's not a necessity right now. But that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I do need an Access Code Talker. Cilantro equals coriander, actually. Wait, they're the same? I thought coriander was like orange. Cilantro? Yeah, cilantro. There's way too much FOMO in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it doesn't really have a strong collection aspect like Pokemon. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. We are almost done. Let me get rid of a few things. I don't want these notifications. Get out of my way. They bother me. Okay. We have 15 minutes though, or more like 12 now. How dry is my pinky? It's still like a tad sticky, but it's mainly dry for the most part. I'd say it's safe enough to add the top coat now. And then by the time that I'm getting breakfast, it should be dry enough as long as I don't layer the like paint too thick, which I don't usually do because only a few of my paints are like super thick. Like the pink is pretty thick, I think. The white is, I think the white's medium. The green I think the green's kind of thin, but the pink, I think, if I'm recalling correctly, is really thick. So that one takes a little longer to dry. But my top coat's, it's super thin, very clear and shiny. It dries decent amount of time, nice and quickly. Since I'm an official judge, that's all I can say without Konami sending me to the Shadow Realm. Oh, I see. Yeah. Do be careful, I guess. Okay, let's go to the ring finger. It looks so glittery. I love glitter. It's so shiny. Now I am working with my non-dominant hand. That's the one holding the brush. And so I kind of got a little spillage. We'll just, what's easy enough, wipe it away while it's still wet. Makes it easier than cleaning like later. And it's especially easy if the paint doesn't have color to it, and this is just clear coat, so we're fine. The same site also has a ton of staples in addition to access code like IP Masquerena, Appaloosa, Underworld Goddess. I do also need Underworld Goddess. I've never actually used Appaloosa or Masquerena, but I know I have them in my other decks. I kind of just figure out like the basics of how to use my things, and I end up not using like all this stuff that I end up not needing to win. And I eventually learned how to use access code. Saved my life quite a few times actually. It's quite nice. I learned how to use Underworld Goddess. That saved me the one time I used it. Now I need I need to figure out how to use Ausa, the Earth Channeler, in my trap tricks. I don't know why she's in there. I have no clue how to use her. I need that. I also need to figure out Alomaris. I have one copy of Alomaris in my trap tricks, and I just never use her. Like, I think she's cute, I guess. Like, I know what she does, and I look at the effects, but it's all about hands-on practice. Like, I can read the cards all I want, but if I don't actually use them, I don't actually know how they work. You know? So I need to get around to actually trying to use Alomaris. Because if I was able to use all the tools I have available to me, I'd probably win a lot more. Again, though, it's not really up to, like, it's not really about winning for me, personally. It's about having fun. But it'd certainly be a lot better if I knew how to use all my cards, right? So I need to get to figuring out specifically Alomaris sometime. Okay, wipe away a little bit of the excess on my pointer. Next is the thumb, my favorite to paint. So satisfying. There we go. It's so watery and clear and shiny. I love painting my nails. It feels so nice. It smells so nice too. A shame I didn't get to use acetone this time because my nail polish had already worn, because it's just glitter, right? I mentioned this earlier, but if you missed it, and you don't know, I guess, my color polishes last about 2 weeks. When it's just glitter, it only lasts about 1 week. But top coat done. Now just wait for that to dry, I guess. You have 8 minutes until I end my stream. Hopefully they'll be dry enough to make my breakfast without having to redo my nails later. It should be fine. 8 minutes is a pretty decent amount of time. It should be okay. Should be fine. Okay. That's 5 on my whole hand, while shaking my hand violently back and forth really fast. What's happening? I'm blowing on my nails to make them dry faster, hopefully. Time is going so fast. I know it is. I know. I don't used to get the appeal of voice packs until I started watching you, Essie. I quite literally fell in love with your voice. My body is ready for voice packs, and I can listen to you yap until the day I... dead emoji. Yes, this is so much. Well, it's really nice of you. Again, I've never been super confident in the way my voice sounds. Like, it's not just like oh, you haven't heard your voice enough thing, because I've had plenty of hobbies where I just listen to my voice for hours, right? Like, I've recorded Utao voice banks. I've recorded my voice for other things and, like, listened to it through, like, editing for hours and hours and hours. I'm used to my voice. I know exactly what it sounds like, but I still don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's like a month has been 2 weeks. Time is surely flying, definitely. And Zakuichi, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Welcome. I thought Essie was blowing on paper alone. Yeah, no, those are my fingers. Very nice voice, Essie. Thank you. It's really nice of you. But I've gotten the request in the past multiple times by multiple different people. People seem to want voice packs. We'll see what we can do about it. Just not sure about the distribution of like merch and stuff at the moment. We're still new. We're still not super popular. We don't know how sustainable this kind of thing will be. So we'll definitely have to see. I think AUSA is used for opportunistically link climbing. So if you have 3 monsters, you link 2 of them into AUSA, reborn a monster, link AUSA and the monster into a nightmare unicorn to blow up a card, then link the unicorn with your 3rd monster into Axis Code Talker and blow up 2 more of their monsters. I see. I'm not smart enough for a lot of that kind of thing. Maybe one day we'll be though, right? Maybe one day. I know in my trap tricks I don't have Nightmare Unicorn. I do have outside access code though, so I'm missing one step of that puzzle. I have plenty of other link guys though, right? I think off the top of my head, all the link guys I have in trap tricks, I have Sarah, obviously, there's Atypus, there's Kularia, I have Ausa, which I never use, there's access code, Underworld Goddess, and there might be one more, but that might be all. I think you use Ausa when they discard Max C. I think I've heard that take before, but I never looked into it further, so I'm really not sure. I'll definitely have to see sometime. It probably doesn't come up as much because it depends on your opponents having an Earth monster. Yeah, definitely. Most link charmers are used to get hand traps. I see, interesting. Yeah, Maxi is an Earth monster, and most people have Maxi. Most people have that. Oh, there's only 4 minutes left. No! No, it goes by so fast. It's okay though. It's fine. I'll be able to talk to you guys tomorrow still. I need to get out my schedule. It's gonna look like a mess because of the headphone situation. It's going to look like a mess because I'm leaving on Saturday. I only plan to talk and that's it next week. I only plan to talk. Talk and play Master Duel. But now we can't play Master Duel, so we're only gonna talk. Let's see, do you think you could act for roleplay voice packs in a serious way? Definitely heard some where the person can't take it seriously. I think it would have to depend on the script. I feel like it depends on how ridiculous the script is. No essay again in just a few more minutes. It's okay, we still have 3 minutes left. How many more minutes left? 3. 3 minutes. It's 8:57, I'm gonna end at 9. I know the Fire Charmer gets used against me whenever I try to use Ash Blossom against SEFK. I know that a few of the decks that I am building at the moment, they have Hita in it. And that's the fire one, right? Haven't looked into what it does yet, but I guess people use it and that's good. Because I think I've only ever seen someone else use Ausa like once. So I'm super not sure about that. But I've seen Hita a lot. 11:57 for me? Ah, I see. So I'm ending at noon? No, not noon. I'm ending at midnight for you today. Yeah, she's the Fire Charmer. Okay, yeah, I more just mean in terms of a cringe tolerance. As long as it's not too cringe, it should be okay, right? Snake Eyes really love the Fire Charmer to use Ash as a body. I see. I'll grind Master Duel in your place, Esila. I appreciate that, Robotic Soul. I appreciate that. I miss playing. I miss Master Duel. Either AM or PM? PM. No, it's AM because it's midnight, right? Because AM, because it goes 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and then 12 p.m. I remember that because it makes no sense. It's supposed to start at 1. It's like counting from 0. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But the AM starts at 12. That statement makes no sense. AM is the one that is when it's dark out, and PM is the one that's like the afternoon. That's the way it is. Considering our marriage pact, you'll probably get to record romantic stuff like dates and such. Yeah, probably. That'd probably be nicer than. It probably won't be like too cringe, right? I can imagine there's other things that'd be worse. I ESL'd that a bit. Sorry, no worries. It's fine. And Leslie, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. It'll be AM if 12 hits. Yeah, it'll be AM for you, cool Gengar. Don't worry, I get confused about that too. I know it makes no sense. Not in the slightest. I wish that they would change it too. But, okay. So again, I would make a good leader. And I certainly don't want to be president or anything. But I don't know if the president has the ability to change like the time system. But I would switch around AM and PM for 12 because it makes no sense. They're backwards. Why are they counting from 0? That makes no sense. I would switch it. Now, don't vote for me, but that's what I would do if I was in power. This amendment of time will most likely be the first rule in the cult of Esila. There is no cult, though. There's no cult. I want a voice pack of Esila baking a pie for me and burning it and still trying to feed it to me, lol. That's kind of cute. I like that. There should be a baking one. Changing it to Essie's preference. It's not just my preference. It's just what... Yes, it is my preference, but that's not it. It just makes more sense. You are already in the seat of power, goddess of Esila cult. There is no cult. Just abolish AM PM altogether. Yeah, let's just use 24-hour time. That makes more sense. Let's just use 24-hour time. Just wish us 24-hour time, thank you? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Fortunately for Esila, to be elected president, you have to get shot. I don't want to get shot. That's scary. No, thank you. Anyways, it's exactly 9 right now. I'm not sure how dry my the top coat on my other hand is, but it should be fine to go make breakfast. Sad face emoji. I know. Thank you for the kiss, robotic soul. Mwah, there you go. I'll miss you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 6 in the morning, just gonna talk, as was our plan for the entire week. Now, next week is the start of my final week before I have to head out for the entire following week. A little bit over that, too, unfortunately. So, we'll just have to make the best of our time together. I don't have anything special planned, but we'll have to make the best of it. Goodbye, kiss, mwah, mwah. There you go. Sad emoji. It's okay. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 in the morning. Let's see. I'll miss you until tomorrow. Love you, mwah, mwah. I'll miss you too. I love you too. Bye. And Simbali Rudolph, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm actually leaving right now. I'm saying goodbye. I'll make sure not to be late. Gotcha, Gengar. Best of luck with that. I know you got it next time. Thank you for the kiss someday. Mwah. And you too, Boogle. Mwah. It's Early Q. Welcome back. I'm leaving. All right, Essie. Thanks for the wonderful stream. See you again on your last stream tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Have a good one. Mwah. Aurora, I'm leaving. Did I come in too late? Yeah, it's okay though. And Catalin. Mwah. There you go. Cool, Gengar. You get head pats in place of the kiss, but I appreciate it. And mwah. There you go, Rudolph. It's okay, Aurora. I'll be streaming tomorrow. It's fine. See you soon, Essie. Love you too. Mwah. Thanks for the stream. Mwah. Thank you for the company. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you again for the kiss. I appreciate it. No, it's okay. There's always tomorrow. Later. Yeah, later then. I thought I'll trick her. Yeah, sorry, no, you can't. So close? Not really. Let's see. I'm looking forward to seeing you on YouTube again, whenever that will be. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm hoping that it's sooner than Wednesday. I'm hoping it's sooner. I must resist clipping. I love you too again. Yes, I did it once already. Already? No, it's embarrassing. Bye-bye, Essie. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll miss you all. Until then, take care. I appreciate you all being here. I should also start telling you guys about my Twitter, right? Okay, so all people on AniLive, if you want to, because right now there's no notifications or follow system. They're working on that though. If you want to know when I'm going to be going live, you can follow my Twitter. And if you want to find that easily, you can click on my profile on AniLive and it'll have a link to my Twitter where you can then follow. That's where I tweet when I am live and also when I go to bed and wake up. And I used to make cute pictures, but I don't anymore. I want to make more cute pictures again though. So you can do that if you want to know when I'm going live. I also stream on YouTube, but right now I'm taking a little break from YouTube because my stuff is broken. I'm waiting for replacements. All names are Esila Shephield. Same name everywhere. Oh, wait, I joined late. No, sorry, it's okay. I'm leaving right now, but there's always tomorrow, right? There's always tomorrow. I'll be looking forward to that. I can go meet again tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I'll be looking forward to it. I'll miss you guys. But until then, take care. I appreciate your company and your support today. You guys always make good conversation partners. I love talking to you guys. My stream is the best part of my day. And there's a clip. There we go. Bye, Boogle. Yeah, bye, Boogle. Have a good one. Bye, Essie. Bye, Sai. Okay, to YouTube, who's not here. Thank you for the gift. Mwah. To AniLive. Mwah. To Twitch. Mwah. To the other place. Mwah. To anywhere else that might exist. Mwah. Have a good night, you too, Gengar. See you soon, Essie. Bye, MD. See you soon. Bye, Essie. Bye, Girl Gengar. Bye, bye, bye. Okay. See you tomorrow, 6 in the morning. Just talking. Thank you for the restream. I appreciate it. Thank you lots. I'm gonna head out now. Bye-bye. I miss you and I love you all.